I don't walk into rooms. I take up.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's going on?
Listen in the moment.
I am the socialite who outshines everybody in the room all the time. I am the socialite who outshines everybody in the room all the time. I am the socialite who outshines. Every time.
This rap artist got his roots in Mississippi, but his hustle, that's straight out of the A.
I don't walk into rooms. I take up space. My height and my fashion speaks before I do.
I know they say I am the bachelor, but my heart is ready for love.
Like Nike, I'ma just do it. Get into a bad man, ain't nothing to it. Come through breaking in the old school brewery. Never try to try me cause it get real stupid. Step out fresh, Mr. Clean on the scene. In love with the money, yeah, I think I'm a fiend. I'm at the top and I got it no lie. Chasing these bags and I will not stop.
What's up? What's going on, guys? I am tired, man. I have not been asleep. I've not been asleep yet since yesterday. Crazy. I gotta get some sleep tonight. Got to get some sleep tonight, baby, because this ain't right. This is not right. This is not right. Okay. There's just fire. I forgot I sent it out. Okay, let me get all my clips together, guys. We are live. Wait on Denard to come so we can do this after show. I ain't gonna be up here long. I bitches motherfucker. Sorry, check your stomach. I'm motherfucking tired. Motherfucking tired. Okay. What's going on? Fuck. What I'm looking for. Movie studio. I got it. No, it's 5 a year. And I've been on a break for a whole month. I just I don't know. My sleep schedule been off for the past 2 weeks. I'm going to bed like 2 o'clock in the evening. It's weird. I don't be sleep. I don't know what that is. But today was even worse. I didn't even get no sleep. So hopefully I can go to sleep after I finish this and shit. But we're here for the after show. We went on
all the time, every time.
This rap artist got his roots in Mississippi, but his hustle, that's straight out of the A.
I don't walk into rooms.
So I'm excited, guys. We're here for the after show episode 6. 6 straight through. We might go on to do all 10 episodes or 11 episodes straight through. Anyway, episode 6. No breaks. Yeah. So yeah, we're going on our. We're gonna get the after show going. So yeah, it's gonna be a good after show tonight. I think should be really good. You know, Nard to come to an evening channel. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just been weird. I don't be sleepy, shit. I don't be sleepy. It's definitely not drugs either. I don't know what it is. I think probably my body just got used to this shit, though. Got used to the motherfucking shit. Motherfucking shit. Motherfucking shit. But yeah, it was a good episode. Country Boy. Watch now. It was really, really good. I enjoyed Country Boy music. I thought it was gonna be episode what episode? I forgot. Episode 7. Which we won't have an after show next week. Cause I'm doing a YouTube live, but I'm doing something else next week. We're not doing it after one of these recaps. We're gonna be doing something else. I'll be doing something else because we're getting ready for the reunion. Going into next week, we should be getting yeah. Get ready for this reunion. I gotta get ready for September, October, November for the festival. What's up, Nard? Can you hear me? This festival gonna be crazy. Nard, I think you're on mute.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, what's up?
How are you doing?
I'm well. Doing good. Trying to get over this cold.
I already know about it, y'all. I already be knowing. Who is this? Okay, that is it. I'm already knowing. We gotta get started. I'm just sharing this link out right quick and get started. Just getting started. Come up. Need some energy. That's what I need.
You say you need a drink.
I need some energy. I ain't been asleep for real. Need some water. What always put you back in the game. But so yeah, we're here to talk about episode 6, guys. We are 6 episodes in. And we have about 5 to 4 more episodes to go. 10 to 11 episodes for sure. So I think we're gonna do them all straight through so we can get them over with so I can finale air in September. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on and do it straight through. So we could be done. 1 minute. Send this text. What is this? Okay. Oh, man. Come up. Okay, guys. So we here for episode 6. No, I think the last time you was up here for episode 2.
You said I was what?
I think the last time you was on a live with us was for episode 2. I think when you was walking, when you stopped at the dog for a drink.
Oh yeah.
I think that was like episode 2, I think. Is there anything before we get into this episode that you wanted to like bring clear up or just well clear up for the most part before we get into the other stuff? Say that. Definitely too.
From episode 3, 4.
Oh, I did see that the people said about the designer that you didn't know the designer name.
Oh yeah. Jean Michael Basquiat.
Yeah, yeah, I do remember that in that
Yeah,
comment.
I do remember that in the comments. I read that too. I do know him. So I had smoked that day. I was already in the process of smoking, as you can see in the show.
Mm-hmm.
In the film, I was already, you know, getting litty, and I just couldn't think of his race. Like I know his name and I know what he does. I just couldn't think of like his race. But he's Haitian, Puerto Rican.
Oh, so is he
Yeah.
like dark skin or light skin?
He's like an in between. Like he's if when you think of somebody who looks like Puerto Rican almost, he's like a light skinned Haitian Puerto Rican almost. Like he's not really like dark skin. He's kind of like
But
brown
can you tell
skin
that
in a
he
sense.
black though?
Yeah, he's American. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely tell that he's black.
Oh, okay. I gotta look him up then, because when you say Puerto Rican, that sound like they look like Puerto
No, so
Ricans.
like no, he don't look like he's more American and Black American than he's more Puerto Rican. So maybe like his
He
mom
more
or
Americanized.
yeah, yeah. Maybe his one of his parents probably was like mixed breed.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Is he still alive?
No.
Oh, okay, he did.
And his work lives on.
Oh, so
But
when
he's
did he
a
come out? Like in the 80s, 90s type of situation?
yeah, it was back in the day. He's known for his like artwork, like graffiti, like his graffiti and stuff. But like he was recognized for like his famous paintings and stuff like that. And like they still like sell his paintings and they still make like certain things, like certain art designs by him and stuff too that they sell. Like
Okay,
you should look him up. He was known for like his graffiti and his
yeah, and
artwork.
now
So
that you
like
said the graffiti, it made me think I might seen him before.
yeah, because when you look at like the jacket that I had on, like it looks like somebody painted it. You would almost think that like a little kid painted that like painted those images. But yeah, he's known for like his his artwork.
It's not right. Oh wow. Okay. 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 I gotta. I'm gonna go
But yeah,
check.
I was a little zooted for that shoot. Actually, too zooted because I normally don't even smoke before shoots like that. But
Okay.
I
What's
had to
his
like
name?
I had to really tap in the vibe because the very first look was my Rihanna inspired look with the do rag and stuff like that. So I had to
Hmm.
tap into my zone.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So he did know the artist name and all of that. But yeah, that's about it. I think that's the only thing. What about last week when we did the workout scene, the workout, Joe Michael
Oh,
Day's workout?
Jamarco's workout event.
Yeah, what did you think about it? Did you have anything you want to add to that?
Um, no, not really. Well, I mean, I think I think in my confessional last week, I did say something about I think Jamarco was like 38 hot with Misha about forgiving J Dot.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I did say that. Yeah, I think he was a little, you know, I ain't gonna say he was hot. Now watching back. I don't think he was like hot, like furious, mad. But the way he was
Mm,
staring at her down in the film as she was like talking to him,
talk, yeah,
and yeah, it was like, bitch, I know you're not sitting here saying this right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you
yeah. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? We can't hear you, Nard. We cannot hear you. Mm, Nard, hello. I'm gonna somewhere tonight. I'm gonna come back up. Oh baby, by the way. Oh my God. Oh, you hear me? Okay, so it could be him. Could be. Mm-hmm. It's like this water trying to change too. Hello?
hello.
Yeah, can you? I hear you even better now.
Okay, my bad. Somebody was calling me, and I think
Yeah.
it messed up my mic.
Oh no,
But
you good.
yeah,
Sound
I was
much
just
better.
yeah, I was just saying that I think that I kind of like messed it up when I meant that Jamarco was 38. I think he was probably just a little confused in a sense, maybe, or shocked. But the way
Mm,
he was looking at me, sure, you would think he was kind of like feeling some type of way that she was kind of,
yeah,
hearing J Dot side of the story, like kind of like, swaying
yeah,
towards J Dot way. But I mean, I don't think he I don't think he was like mad, but I could just tell, like you can just look and see that he felt a little bothered by her her accepting his apology.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
But the workout thing was cool. I mean, we everybody participated. We had a good time. Well, I had fun.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got all that stuff in your background. What you got? A motorsport over there? Damn. Yeah. So no, actually, in the Tonight scene when they did the final sit down about the drug rumors, he actually asked me today. I just cut it out the scene just to put down the scene song, but he did ask her why did she forgive J Dot, and she was like, well, he on drugs, like something like that. But he asked her that question
So
specifically.
Jamarco does ask that question, even though
Yeah,
it
yeah, he
wasn't
does.
shown. He
Yeah,
asked. Okay,
yeah,
I
he
knew
asked.
I figured he would ask based off how the episode last week was, because he looked like he was caught off guard. So why wouldn't he ask?
Right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But he
Yeah. So
didn't even know that Misha had sat down with J.I. So that could have been like shocking to him, and he just like,
yeah.
"Nah, I know
Um.
you're not." Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So he did do that. Um.
The
So
girl said she don't do nothing but play tennis and keep up mess.
I'm
I'm just saying what the
screaming.
streets called and told me.
Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the
What's
chat.
T, girl? What's T?
I'm screaming
not
now.
in this.
Girl,
And
yeah, she
keep
play
up,
with
man.
everybody, girl. Girl, how you go play tennis with somebody that got on flip flops, girl, and shades?
I said this those eggshell slides, ain't it? The little
Oh,
the The little
Girl,
beauty supply store slides, ain't it? What's the
I
little
didn't even pay
slides called?
attention to. I didn't even know he had slides on until he said it. To be honest, I don't be,
girl, she called that man.
I
She said, "Bitch, I need to sing real quick." Well, girl, what you doing? Come with me to play tennis, girl.
I looked down at his feet because I was like, why he not keeping up? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm like, okay, he got this shirt on, he got on these baggy pants, so maybe the pants holding him down. So I'm like, and then when I looked down at his feet, I was like, this motherfucker got on slides. Like, bitch, how you gonna be playing tennis in slides?
that was there.
I couldn't take the I don't
What
know if they
made
was
me was,
training.
yeah, it was. I get more train. It get more training than anything because
I couldn't take it serious. No.
Hey,
I,
what's up,
I,
cuz?
I don't I think there was just a moment or they was already together, like Taiwan said, because that wasn't training. Because he wasn't prepared to train.
I'm
Well,
looking
I ain't
now.
saying Jamarco wasn't prepared to train him, but the friend wasn't ready. The friend probably didn't even expect he was going to a tennis court or
Yeah, 'cause I
he
think he even said something like, "I ain't know I'm gonna be working out today."
yeah. So maybe that's what it was because that Ty wasn't given. Oh, I'm here to learn how to play tennis or I'm here to work out.
Mm.
I give her that, girl. She consistent.
To me, it was more about the conversation because I don't think like, I didn't know they was cousins he until that scene actually and
Is
stuff.
this the
So
same? This not the boy he sat down with the first time at the.
no, this Jamal.
Okay.
Jamal was on music show. He the one that everybody was saying was begging people for money.
Oh, okay. I thought that was him.
Oh wait, they cousins?
That what Jamarco said. He said they
Oh,
cousin from back from Florida. So I didn't know Jamal was gonna be there until I got to the scene. I was like, oh, he was like they was cousin.
She got cousins, brothers, sisters.
child.
I
Cousins,
don't, I don't know.
cousins, brothers, sisters.
They both from Florida, LT. Well, they from I think Pensacola area. You from Miami? Pensacola, Miami, kind of like a couple of hours. I think. Are they real? Cause I don't know LT. Um,
So when you say cousin, I'm thinking
he said they blood.
my mama. But when you say blood and when you say cousin, I'm thinking either my mama and your sister. My mama and your mama are sisters,
He
so that
did
makes
say
us
what?
cousins.
Yeah,
And
That's
that's
what.
then
and that's what cousin is.
Yeah,
yeah, like or like it could be like your second cousin, you know. But I'm
Second cousin mean that yo. What the hell? How second cousin work again? Is mean like yo.
girl, they had
you're
another
re-
child. That's what I thought.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. That's how it becomes your second cousin. He
It's
Jamal would have to have
you said
kids, and Jamarco
okay.
would become
Gotcha.
become Jamal's second
Yeah, that's
cousin.
something. Yeah.
So they have to be first cousins. So that means their moms are sisters,
Yeah, I think. Well, I think the story is that they dad were brothers.
or they dad with brother. One of the parents got to be related, like
Yeah,
in
I
order
think
for
that
them to be.
the dads. I know it's something with the dads for sure. I don't think it's the mom. I think the dads are brothers. Jamal was on Real Life in Music season 2. He gonna be on
Girl, I
season.
want to see the family tree.
Yeah, and I don't see the resemblance either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Um.
don't. Yeah, I would have to go down dig into the roots.
Girl, we gotta leave her family members alone, girl. Let her have it, girl.
Yeah,
Uh. Yeah, Jamal was on. Yeah, he was on Real Life in Me. You know Jamal LT. That's the one that everybody was saying it was asking for money and stuff.
that's
And
the was he the one fighting with who did he
he
get
one
into
got
it with on this?
he got
Was it
into it
Ty
with Top.
Valentino? Ty
Yeah, that's.
Valentino? Yes. Okay, that's him. Okay.
Mhm. The one that's they said it was on drugs when they asked him at the cash dinner, was he doing Tina?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, they wear the green jersey. Yeah, that's him. That was wearing the green jersey.
Girl, what's T Misha?
I think Misha on mute.
Hey, baby, how y'all doing?
How
Good.
you got
Hey, what's going on, Sister Gal?
Child, just laying up in this bed watching TV. How y'all doing
yeah,
tonight?
this the one that stayed with Siani too.
Good. Chillaxing.
Siani.
I'm good. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm better than I
That's
Did you
good.
was
take
a
out
few
your
days ago.
medication?
Yeah, I just caught the little common cold, child.
Man.
Hmm.
Um oh, since I got y'all up here though, y'all did that show. Is there anything from the first after show that y'all want to clear up or elaborate on?
I want to do another one.
What
For the
about
first after show,
for the first
no.
episode?
I want me and Nard to do another one so we can really say what we really want to say.
Well, we done with that. That's next season. We got
Wait,
Mm-mm.
wait, 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 wait. So everything that we filmed for the after show already been played out. I thought some stuff got cut out or skipped or something because we went.
no. So it's broken in portion. I
It's
only air
broken into
episode.
portions based off the episode. Okay, gotcha. Because I'm
Yeah,
like, we ain't got
episode.
to the good stuff yet, Misha.
Oh no,
Girl, we
no,
okay, girl. We good.
no. I'm
We
I'm
good, girl. The
asking
good.
y'all about what's have been shown from episode 4 and
Look, girl.
5.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, girl. Misha, we good, girl. We don't need to do it over, girl. It's real good, girl.
Okay.
No,
That is real good,
And
dog.
Top One, I'm sorry for the. I'm letting you know now, Top One. I'm sorry for the stuff me and Nard said. I'm
Baby, I ain't
sorry.
sorry. I ain't sorry. I ain't sorry. I ain't
Oh, we.
sorry. It
how
needed
country
to
boy
be
was.
said.
Oh, so we are not gonna talk about how country boy was lying on J Dot. Just made up shit.
Huh?
What L Teddy said. So we're not gonna talk about how country boy was lying on J Dot, just making up shit. I
Oh
think
About the meat.
Lord.
they saying that you the one actually made up. I'm thinking. I don't know. That's what L Teddy talking about. I'm just assuming.
I am not messy. I don't make stories up for what. If I heard it, I
Are
heard
you
it.
referring to the rumor, L Teddy? What are you referring to? He lied about. Because I felt like it was a rumor. I just thought it was a crazy rumor.
At this point, it is what it is, and like I forgot who said it, but like
Oh
it ain't
yes,
like
the rumor.
Country boy, can I
huh.
ask you a question? How you doing?
I'm
Do you
good.
do you regret telling Jamarco?
No.
We need to name the name at this point.
You don't regret telling him. Do you feel like you told him because you weren't expecting him to go back and say nothing, or
When I
use
was
that?
see, I didn't think he.
Because
I didn't think he was the type of person that like if I'm bending you, telling you something that you're gonna go back and tell other people. Now I was not expecting that though. It did, at first I wasn't mad, but then I was like, well, damn, bitch, you ain't have to be so damn messy about doing it. But then now I really don't care.
Cause
so, but
y'all
that
fought.
goes back. That goes back to the point of Jamarco was the one that had an issue with J Dot. So it was like, okay, he probably saw that you felt some type of way and wanted to use that's how, like, now that I'm thinking about it, that's how I'm perceiving it. Like he wanted to
That's
use
how it
you.
was.
And you know what? And I'm starting to
Misha,
believe
but
that too,
Misha,
because a lot of people keep
at
saying the
that
same
time, we
thing.
I didn't see it like that. But now playing back, I can see how he would have got that information as a crutch, and whenever he got mad at J Dot, or whenever him and J Dot was into it, he could use that. You know how somebody like got a knife in their back pocket, bitch, and they come bring you to a gunfight and they run out of bullets and bitch ain't gonna pull out the knife. Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah.
That's how I'm taking it. So I think Country Boy, you saying you don't regret it. I feel like you were, how Misha, you just said on L Titty show that Jamarco almost got me. I feel like Jamarco got Country Boy. Yeah, that's it's kind of like manipulation a little bit, but not really like manipulation if you think about it. It just
Mm-hmm.
that yeah.
Oh, ain't nothing else to talk about. Oh, girl, I heard that one of my friends told me that I did this, and this. He led Country Boy into that conversation, and Country Boy felt comfortable with him, and Country Boy just exposed
Well,
some information.
Country Boy said he did though. Country Boy is grown though. We can't put all that on Jamarco. No,
I
I
mean,
can't.
but
Country
thing
Boy.
is, it ain't a private conversation that he wouldn't repeat
No,
though.
okay, yeah, I get
So
that part, but I'm talking about how they trying to say how it happened. I get like you said. I think I sincerely feel in my heart you told him only because it's like this not gonna get back to the camera because even when we brought it up, you was shocked as hell. You really forgot that you said it. It seemed like you like what? Oh yeah, I did say that. So I'm not. I'm just saying how they trying to say how it was told. I think you grown, so you got to be accountable for that. Not you can't put that part on Jamarco. You know what I mean? Because like it's not like you just a kid.
No,
right.
I don't think that. I don't think we. I'm not saying that. I'm saying. I don't think Country Boy would just jump in. Like I don't think Country Boy would just jump in the car with him and just expose stuff. I think you like. I
No,
would
but
have
I'm
to
saying
open up.
y'all. But I'm saying we never even asked Country Boy how it
A,
happened. The interpretation have already came forward of you and Taiwan was saying that Jamarco had to prime him to get the information. We never really gave Country Boy the opportunity to be like give us step by step on how it happened. It was already like a scenario. You see what I'm
right.
saying? Oh, how it happened. That's the
Right.
part. And it go back to what go back to like what a couple people say like I think El Teddy said with Country Boy is I almost feel like everybody treat him like innocent one. Like if Country one involved, he gonna be automatically innocent one because he's so sweet. And it's just not fair to all parties when everybody is grown. So if Country Boy do something, he gotta be held accountable for what he do, just like the next man, rather than be saying, "Oh, a scenario was where he was manipulated."
Right.
You don't have
I,
to be a scenario. It could be he just wanted to vent to this person he thought was just his friend, and he made a stupid decision. Versus, oh, he was manipulated. He was prime. I don't think that's fair. I just think Country Boy did what he did
No,
because.
I don't think he was like prime. I think it's just like you know how like when you share something with somebody
Mm-hmm.
and then you think they're not gonna tell that next person, but then that person that you told the information
Yeah,
to, they don't
I'm
like that
saying
other
Mark,
person either. So y'all
that's the
have something.
second part though. The first, like that's the second part. He had to feel comfortable to tell him because he thought it
Yeah,
was. But
yeah.
we talking about
So
how he told it though. It could have been Country Boy coming to Jamarco is what I'm saying. He could have been the one telling, just saying, I want to vent to somebody. You the close one on the cast. Let me just vent to you. It could have just been that is the point I'm making. It's not that he did not trust. I'm saying it could have all been Country Boy. It could have been a scheme set up by Country Boy. That's basically what
what
I'm saying.
did you just open? How did it happen? If you can remember, how did it happen?
I've said that they've been so I don't know how long ago, but like I don't know how exactly how the conversation was. Like me and Jamalco, like I said, we talk on the phone. We was talking on the phone like every day. So like I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. Like I said, exactly how I brought it, but I mean, I was telling. I basically was telling him like I just can't believe like that I was on drugs all along. I mean, all the time, and then from that point on, I said, well, I did hear this, and that's how I got told.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So you
So
you
so
y'all,
how
would
but
you
country,
would
do
say
you
it
even
was you leading the conversation, Country Boy?
Huh?
Would you say it was you leading the conversation or Jamarco?
I mean, I think I say I was leading the conversation.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
okay, so
But like
let
I
me
said, I
ask you
don't
this.
remember the full conversation. I don't remember how it started though.
So I got a question. So you don't remember, okay, you don't recall how like you and Jamarco end up having a conversation. Do you recall the person that told you the rumor, or was it something that you like you said, was it something that you really experienced, or was it something that you heard from somebody else that said it?
I mean, the person that supposed that it happened to told me the
And he
night
your
that it
close friend?
happened. Uh,
He your close friend, right?
yes.
Yeah.
still to this day,
Hmm.
Mm.
So, but I mean, Jada said he didn't do it. So like, oh well. But I mean, I know my friend, but hey, I
Yeah.
wasn't there, so I can't say.
But then also too, Jamarco said in the scene tonight that Other people have been saying it. How is that? Is this a
Well, but
question?
you know what? I was kind of confused about that. How other people saying? Didn't nobody know?
Well, he was saying that it was heard before you is what he was saying because that's why Misha was like, "Oh, it's not like." You remember when Misha was like, when Demarcus said, "Well, it's not like that. This is new," and then Misha said, "So this been said before," and he was like, "Yeah."
Before. Hmm.
But that's
So
crazy. But who was it said? Who said it?
I don't know. I
I
just
See,
thought,
mean,
that's a question that I need to ask him because I want to know.
because it sounded like it was just like, and
A
when I
one
think
time
about it, I
thing.
thought,
But then
yeah,
when
I
it
thought
was
it was
brought
just
to
a
the
one
table,
time
it's like,
thing.
oh, I heard
But
that too. Oh, I heard that
yeah,
too.
it's like,
And
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
why would if
saying.
you if if Jamarco would have heard that? Don't y'all think Jamarco would have
I think
exposed that?
I think he would have been said something about that.
yeah, I think he would have said something.
Okay, now I think that's a lie. Now he lying now.
Yeah, I think like he would have. That's what I was saying. Like something like that, some information like that. He
Yeah,
would
and
have,
that's why I called that me. I was like, I don't, I ain't that. That's criminal.
he would
And
have definitely used that against J Dot.
but I was actually surprised how Jada really didn't react to it like that. He was like, "That shit's stupid as fuck. I don't care about that shit." He was more hurt that Country Boy had gave it to Jamarco than what was said. He didn't really care about what was said. I guess he heard so much weird shit about him, and
That it
he
just
didn't.
don't phase him.
He really wasn't phased. He was just like he just felt like at that point that Country Boy possibly was working with Jamarco, but Country Boy was like, "No, I didn't." Country Boy was trying to explain to him like, "No, I didn't even consider y'all falling out. I'm just venting to him as a friend. It had nothing to do with you. It was more about me venting to him."
Me than you,
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm not the type of person. If we made the same person like that, we're gonna be mad at them for different reasons. Because I'm not hopping on nobody's bandwagon. I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not making nothing up. I heard what I heard, and yeah, I
no, I,
said it.
I don't believe you made that up, Country Boy. I don't think
I
you.
didn't.
I don't think
I,
you hate him that bad.
that's so
I
childish.
have a question. So, Country Boy, at
Mhm.
first, when we first started talking about this, you said at first you couldn't really remember who told you that.
I mean, no, I didn't say that. I know exactly who told me that because I
No, no, no.
live with him.
You said that now, but when they first asked you, like maybe about 10 minutes ago, they were like, "Well, who asked you that?" You were like, "I really don't remember." And then now you
No,
said
he
you
was
know.
talking about we don't. He don't remember who started the conversation first. Was it him or Jamarco started? How
Oh,
he told
okay.
Jamarco. That's what they.
Now my other question is: if this your friend, and your friend say, "Hey, your best friend or your former best friend or your homeboy did X to me, XYZ to me," and you know that's real, that's some illegal, messed up stuff. Wouldn't you like ask him like more questions, like, wait, where y'all was at? What happened? Like, what wouldn't you ask him about that?
Follow up question.
What I asked Jada out about that?
Well, no, your
No,
other
your
friend,
friend.
both
That
of them
guy.
your friend. Jada was your friend at the time, and then so that's a good question. Like, did you ask a follow question with your other friend to be like, "Are you safe? Like, do you want to, press charges? Like that
I
type of stuff."
mean, no, I mean, I know my friend. My friend over here, pretty sure, like if my friend want to be Jedi ass, I'm pretty sure he would have beat Jedi ass.
No,
But
no,
I
no.
mean,
Not even
so
like pressing charges. Wouldn't you be like, well, where was y'all at? What was the situation? What happened? So but you don't find yourself in that situation because you and Jada are friends, and you may not want to be in that situation.
and at that point in time, like me and Jedi wasn't even talking.
Oh, so when your friend,
But what I'm saying is, would you still like, for example, if my friend come up to me and say, "Oh, so and so did that to me," I'm gonna be like, "Well, where was y'all at? How did this happen? When this happened?" I'm gonna ask a lot of questions, and I feel like you saying that your friend told you that, and you just was like, "Okay, well, I guess that happened." Just didn't ask no more questions, but then you went and started like telling other people, "Oh, my friend say this happened to him," and I feel something's just not adding up for me because I
So
feel like you would have asked your friend more questions about that.
and when he
I
says
mean, but
he not talking about Jada, he talking about your other friend.
I did ask my friend other questions.
Mhm.
Like I was concerned. I mean, yeah, we had a long conversation about it though.
But you
I
did
just
did you
I
believe
just
it though? Which friend did you believe at the time, to be honest?
I mean, my mind was like, well, hey, Jada, does drugs, and so and he admitted to it, so this might be true too. But shit, like it
Also,
wasn't
the
nothing.
friend had told you right when you found out about J-Dot doing drugs.
Yeah, yeah, yes. And I'm
Okay,
saying,
got
and me
you.
and
So
Jada
it
wasn't even
wasn't something you
talking.
knew in the past. Okay, I got you. So
For
that
me
was
to call him and ask Jada, is this true?
got you. So that means that you had just found out about this rumor. Then, if
Yes.
okay, I'm thinking you've been
So
knowing in the past. I got
so
No, no,
so
no.
you said you found out around the same time you found out J Dot was doing drugs
It was right after.
right after.
Yes, it was right after.
So I have another question. Do you was it did this happen around the same? Did he drug your friend around the same time?
Huh?
Like, did the situation with your friend uh, him say? When did it happen? Because my thing is, how did we get to the? Were we on like a J Dot, trashing? Like you might have been mad at J Dot, said, "Oh, he ain't shit." Da da
Why
da
did
da.
you
No,
say?
I don't. I
How
know.
did how did the friend bring it up?
I'm not doing it. And I'm not just sitting there. And I'm not just bringing shit up just because like me and him into it. That ain't me. I'm sorry. That's not me. If
No,
I
no, no.
heard
He's saying
this,
how
like
did how did your other friend just bring it up to you? Was
Right.
it J Dot conversation going at the time, or did it just
because
happen?
because my friend said you wouldn't believe this, and I'm like, what?
Also, he had just had this interaction with J Dot. Is what?
Yes.
Okay,
So
got
it had just like this was all happening around the same time. J Dot doing this to your friend, and you finding out
I know
J
you doing
Dot
good.
does drugs.
I found out he did drugs. He admitted it, and then right after that situation happened with my friend. My friend came and told me.
Oh,
Am
mm.
I wrong? Am I wrong for bringing it up for Vince or
I
Jamarco?
no, I think I just would have came to J Dot. You know what I mean? Because y'all still friends, even if we
But
don't
we
be.
wasn't out talking though.
I
I
know
don't
y'all want to
play
talk,
that.
but you asked the question. I'm just giving my opinion. No, gotcha.
If I'm texting and calling you, you not responding back. Then fuck it. I'm not finna chase you down.
And I'm gonna say this again, like I said, and I told you before. I don't think you honestly was being messy and said J Dot, Jamarco, get here go the gun, shoot J Dot with the information. I think you was just venting, but you was just so power furious at J Dot, you're not realizing what you're doing. So I do will say that, but I still feel like if I hear about my friend and both of them my friend, I'm gonna say something to them. I'm just gonna say something to both of them. Like, why would you do that? Because it's not like it was a stranger told you. This is another friend. So that's a tough spot to be in. You got two friends, even if you and J Dot still not on good terms, y'all still friends. At that point, y'all haven't officially broken off y'all friendship. So I would have at least said something to J Dot first before I told Jamarco that. I just would have said something to my other friend.
My other
Well,
my other question is, I feel like if your friend told you that and you believe your friend, I the way the level of friendship I have with my friends, if my friend tell me this, and my friends know I'm gonna come and ask them a whole bunch of questions, and when we leave that conversation, I believe my friend. It's nothing nobody gonna be able to tell me to be like, for me to be like, well, I don't know who telling the truth, because I'm gonna stand 10 toes down. Like, no, my friend said that. I don't care what you said. I
Mm.
believe my friend, and I feel like you just I like, well, I don't know if it happened. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Who knows or whatever. And so that's why I'm kind of, I don't know, something just
so
don't.
apparently my friend wasn't hurt. He didn't drink the drink. He wasn't hurt. It wasn't nothing. What's man? So what was I supposed to do? I don't understand.
Okay, well, Nard, Misha, y'all got insight or T spill on about that? Because
I,
I didn't feel like
Wait, what Misha did?
no, I was just saying insight because Country Boy asked a question, was he wrong by telling Jamarco? And I explained him, I
I
don't think he
don't.
intentionally saying, let me go tell Jamarco this to hurt Jada. I don't think he was, but I just think I just still would have went to my friend first.
Yes, is he wrong?
Yeah, I would. Hold on. Let me say something. I kind of agree with what you saying, Greg. Like, and this is not me taking a side. I think I understand why Country want what was Country felt like he was venting, but also at the same time, I get his point. Like, yeah, I'm not cool with you, so like, I'm not gonna check in with you, and I'm not gonna ask you if you did this or
Right.
you did that. So I understand that part, but still, like, that's a
No, I also
friend.
consider they still
I'm a,
friends.
yeah, but listen, this is my point because I'm in the middle of two friends, and one of my friends is accusing another friend of saying something about drugs and making a drink. I would have went to that other friend, even though I know we not cool and we not like talking like that. I would have just got clarity for my friend that is
Mhm.
saying this. You know what I'm saying? Like if my
But
friend,
listen, at the climate that we were all in, J Dot, you how could you have that conversation with J Dot? How could you just walk up to J Dot in the climate that we were in and say J Dot?
But Misha, we wasn't in the thick of the climate, and this is another caveat. If there was a stranger that had told Country Boy that, I would have said almost. But that is another friend. So if two friends saying two things, when you check in still with the other friend because you
friend,
concerned
yeah,
about
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
the other
because I'm like,
friend,
No,
I
because
would
So
the
want to
so
climate.
see
let
him
so let
more.
so let me say this: the two friend, my friend and Jada was fucking.
mm.
So that's
So
what it is then,
Yeah,
because
why you
they
had
right,
to
was
drug
messing.
them? If
So
they
that's a
already
whole
sleeping
nother
together,
thing then.
if they already
So
sleeping
they was
together, why you had
messing
to drug them?
around,
they was not going, they wasn't going together. They were just fucking, hanging out,
right? So
smoking.
that's
If he
different.
if he
If
already
they
getting it, why you had to drug them?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
they already
Like
messing
y'all already
around, so
sleeping
like
together,
that.
why I gotta drug you now? I just slept with you 5 times.
See, now that's
Why I
changed.
gotta
That
I'm just
changed
drop
the
some of your
dynamic.
drinks?
No, but how we know it wasn't? How we know they haven't done drugs before? And maybe this, I don't know. It's too many questions. If
for
y'all fucking,
me, for me, if they messing around,
Yeah,
and
that
I'm just
changed it.
thinking about me as a mutual friend being in a sticky situation like that between two of my friends fucking around, and one of my friends is accusing my other friend of giving them drugs. Like I'm in the
Mhm.
mix. That's a mixy, sticky situation to be
Situation.
in the
It's
middle
tough.
of,
I,
and
I
it's
can.
like at the end of the day, to defend both of my friends, whether I'm mad at one friend or the other friend,
I
I'm
gotta
going to
say.
get clarity because my conscience can't live with my friend saying this about one friend, because
Mhm.
guess what? If me and that friend make up, I still got that on my mind. That
Exactly.
this
Yep.
friend just told me that you put some in their drink. So I could never, I would never be able to move past that without getting the clarity that I need to understand why my friend did that, or if my friend actually did that. So I
Yeah.
think that's the part that
And
I'm a
and
little
to agree with Nard, that would be the only reason why I would ask Jada. I wouldn't ask Jada because I'm not talking to him, because I'm asking him for my other friend
my
purposes. You
other
see what I'm saying?
friend, right,
Because we're
right.
good. So I want to make sure that you ain't did this to my friend that I'm good with, at least. So that's why I didn't realize that both of them your friends until L Teddy
Oh
mentioned.
yeah.
I was like, okay, these are two friends. So I get the position you was in, because it's like these are two friends. If a stranger would have said, or associate, I think it would have been different for you to be like, my friend ain't do no shit like that. But if another friend tell you that, it's different. You're gonna consider a little bit more, because it's like y'all both won't lie to me. At least at that time you wouldn't feel like that if y'all in a good space.
So
Yeah.
what we taking away from here? If me and a friend on bad terms, and another friend that's a mutual friend of ours come and
Mm.
tell me that when as we were having sex, or as we was walking into the sex dungeon, I think that this friend gave me a Mickey. I'm supposed to go to that friend that I'm not really talking to and ask them about the allegations that the other friend that I'm cool with said.
I think so. If you're gonna
But
go
y'all
tell
still
another
friends though. Y'all
person,
not like
y'all,
y'all
it's
is
like
still
y'all on bad
friends.
terms. The long as if you got a friend ring around that situation, you still have to do certain things, that because we're still friends. We haven't divorced each other quite yet as friends. The
Hmm.
moment we divorce each other, I no longer owe you that communication. So I'm
Hmm.
just saying, for the purpose of the good friend that you in the good with, I would have been like, bro, even if I took
I would.
the good friend side, I'd be like, nigga, why you do my friend like that? You see what I'm saying? I
Hmm.
wouldn't go tell
I would have to check my other
another
friend for trying to drug my friend.
my
Like
friend. That's
that's
what I'm
just what it
saying. That
is.
you don't,
There,
Yeah.
like
yeah,
I would have to check you for trying to fuck up my other friend. Like I don't like that. That yeah, I would have
but
to check you. That's
I
just
think
one.
we still missing the part about they was fucking.
yeah,
So
that
Well, I
change.
even
don't even
when,
care about that, but it's just
yeah,
the fact
no,
that
that changes a lot of stuff. Because when my friend come to me, he did. wait a minute, y'all fucking, y'all wasn't in the middle of doing something together. Like, what was it? And then you said Country Boy, nothing happened to him, or he didn't, he was okay. Well, how you know it wasn't just a strong drink? Did he see him put
J-Dot
something
did
there?
tell me yesterday because I didn't catch it. J-Dot did say that he said the boy wanted to fuck him, but J-Dot never told him to fuck because we was talking about it yesterday on the phone. He said, I know who said that. And he said the guy I was fucking with I wanted to fuck, but I didn't even take that as a caveat. I just said, oh, okay. But he did mention something like that the guy was fucking or they wanted to fuck or something like that. I don't know how true it is though.
Ooh, this sex, honey. This sex gets you drugged, honey.
Sex and drugs.
Ooh,
Me
this gay
personally,
sex.
I never would have took it nowhere else besides my friends. I
But
never
if
would have
but
told
if
nobody
you
else.
but if you just conversating with somebody and you just venting, hoping and wishing, what if let's just say
But
Country Boy went to.
I wouldn't vent to nobody outside of
No,
my
let
friend
me let
group.
me say
Like,
this. What if I'm venting to you to get closure, to ask or not to ask? What if Country Boy went to him and said, J Dot did something and I don't know how to go to J Dot with this. I don't think Jamarco should have said nothing. That because what if Country
But
Boy would
Misha,
have.
that's not fair. He could do what he want to do
want
with
to
when
do with the information. If you bring me that ball, I
if
don't
you
care.
bring, you can't tell me what to do with that. That's no. It's like that's not the root of the problem. The root of the problem is the person that told Country Boy, and Country Boy should have said something to him. We can't blame Jamarco for spreading that. That's
Anybody would have
wrong.
took that. Misha, you took that ball, he would
No,
have told you. Misha, you would have
No,
told
I
everybody, he would have
wouldn't
told you
have.
that. Misha,
no.
you would have took
No.
that back. Misha, you would have brought it to
Misha,
At
the
that
like
group.
you
point,
said,
at
in
that
that
point, Misha,
climate, you would have told that in that climate. Like you said,
He
in that
said,
climate.
No, I
you would have
wouldn't have
told it.
because
You
J
wouldn't,
Dot.
Misha, you
No,
would have
I
told that,
wouldn't
Misha.
have.
you
No,
probably what
I
I'm just
wouldn't.
saying
J
though.
Dot done told me some. J Dot
No,
has
we
told me
saying
some.
no. I guess they saying if you was in Jamarco position, Jamarco is I hate this person. You want as I hate this person. This person done something to you. That's why y'all fell out. So at this point, if we know Jamarco in a climate he in with J Dot, I'm not
Uh-huh.
gonna blame nothing Jamarco say
No,
out.
but what about me and Country Boy relationship?
But
Me.
Country Boy should have thought about that with the other friend too. Then
No, no. What I'm saying is, if I'm trying to build a relationship with this person, I'm trying to, because they were walking around like they was best friends too.
they
I saw
was Misha, but
Jamarco.
what I'm saying
Jamarco, you just.
that's secondary though. I think you trying to that's like down the line. We gonna give Jamarco that lashing. The first lashing have to go to the root of the people that start the rumor. We can't get mad at the person
But
for
he didn't
spreading it.
start the rumor. He vented to what he called their
I
friend.
know, but what I'm
Jamarco
saying,
started the rumor.
He started
no,
in your
he
Jamarco
group.
brought it to
didn't.
He
the
started,
crew.
I'm saying, but he
Jamarco
started
did
it in your
not.
group.
That's no, he didn't. He repeated something he heard. That's not
But that's
starting.
starting the
That's
rumor. He
starting the
opened the
rumor
He
though.
up.
started,
That's
he started
spreading
it in
it.
the group. Yeah,
That's
He
he
spreading
started
it.
it
spreaded
in
it.
the group.
Nah,
He
he
Now,
already
I'm not
spread
saying
spread
it,
He
it.
Country
went
but
Boy
in
it
and
ain't
didn't
told
from
send.
him.
us.
No.
He
No,
spread
I'm
it.
not saying Country
Yeah, he
Boy. I'm
spread
saying
it. Yeah.
Country Boy did send the package, but
No,
Jamarco
started and
opened it up
spread
in
it is
front
two
of
different
everybody.
But
things.
wait a minute.
No, that's not the
Country
same.
boy, country boy. It
Hmm.
depends on how Country Boy communicated it to Jamarco. Because if
Right,
Country Boy just came out and said, "My friend told me such and such," that ain't that much of a rumor. That's like, "Oh, I know this happened."
right,
But if he
right.
said, "Oh, I heard that J Dot be doing this to
Did
somebody,"
this.
that's
Mm-hmm.
Right,
No,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
no.
rumor.
right.
Country Boy also doubled down and said he know his friend ain't lying, so that's obvious that he took a side.
Well, that's true too now.
Well, no, I didn't take no side though, because that's case that I would have been telling
What
everybody
I'm just
what
saying, your
happened.
language, and when you say I know my friend, I remember Taiwan challenge you. He said, I don't want to say that because I don't want to get sued, and you was like, well, I know it's true because sue me, I'm a win.
Oh yeah, I did say that.
So that's what I'm saying. So that means that you believe it at this point.
I know my friend. What's name? But like, hey, that didn't have nothing to do with me. Basically, I mean, yeah, I went back, I ran my mouth, I said what I said, but
Yeah,
it had nothing to do with
and
me.
I'm saying
And to this
Jamarco can get
point,
his last chance and all of that, but I just feel like we can't literally. We know Jamarco don't like G Dot, so if Jamarco
He's gonna
try to
spread
kill
that. He's
G Dot
gonna
with it,
spread that
so
I
he
just
message.
did.
feel like
Jamarco
that's
used what I said for ammo. That's what he
yeah,
did,
that's come on now.
and it's
And
Yeah.
that's
cool.
all I was trying to
He was
say.
being messy. He was being
Yeah.
messy. It's
Jamarco
cool.
used what you had
It was
started.
being
Jamarco
messy.
spreaded it, but when you press
Jamarco
him,
But I
spreaded it,
said
but
it
you
though, so
when
it's my fault. So I'm gonna take accountability about my part, and but I shouldn't have said that to Jamarco.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I take that.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's fair.
But
I
I'm
feel like
going back
that's
to L Teddy point. I don't. L Teddy said you lie. I don't think Country Boy made that up. I
I
think
don't either.
Country Boy actually heard that, and that's why I brought it. So I don't think he was
Yeah,
lying.
I'm not saying what he's saying is a lie.
No,
I just
I was
think.
saying what L Teddy had put in the comment. I want to clear that part.
Oh,
And make you go on a record. I don't think Country Boy made that shit. I think his
But
friend said it.
to go back to what I was asking earlier, we have a lot more information now
That's
about
true.
this alleged
Orlando
rumor
Yeah,
was
than we
fucking
did
than
like
from
we
watching
that.
it.
had
Yeah,
when we watched the show.
Yeah, that's true.
because I thought he been saying this to Country Boy a long time
Yeah,
ago.
I thought
Listen,
he
he
been
just
said it, but
said it.
Country
Yeah,
Boy said he just said it when the drugs
I
started
had
yeah.
just
flowing.
So
said it. And
I
that's why
was
I'm
looking
kind
at
of
it from that
confused.
point
Talking
of
about
view.
some people been saying, who are these people?
I don't know what he was talking
I
And
see
No, I
if
that.
want to ask that now because I'm kind of pissed off about that now.
and to my point, if Jamarco heard that, Jamarco would have unleashed that dragon
Oh
on
yeah,
first of
yeah,
J
all,
yeah,
Dot.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
Misha,
It going
I'm
back to
with you
your
on that,
climate,
Misha.
Misha. It going back to
Be,
your climate,
I'm with Misha
your
on that
climate
because
claim.
I feel like if Jamarco had heard that, he would have dropped that bomb at the
He would
rooftop.
have dropped that atomic bomb.
He would have dropped that bomb soon as the same night that Country found out that J Dot was using. He would have dropped that right
Yeah,
around the
he
group right
definitely
then
would
and there.
have.
The
Yeah.
same night that he said he couldn't sit next to J Dot.
So
He would
I
have
think
used that ammo then.
Misha, I'm gonna ask you, take my question back to you. If you understand that, how can you not understand him what he's gonna do with that? What Country Boy told him? How can you really blame him for spreading it? If you
But
know he was
that's what I'm saying. I'm only looking at it through my lens. J Dot has told me stuff. When me and him got into it, the worst thing I said to J Dot was grind a whore. I never went under with him and said, "Well, bitch, you told me this, and bitch, you was," and I still never said it. Me and J Dot
mm-hmm,
had a 30-minute conversation, a
mm-hmm.
30-minute heartfelt conversation. I Even when I was mad with him, he done called me not a diva. You cum guzzling whore. You this, that, and the third. And we were mad with each other. We were heated. I still
Mm-hmm.
never said it. So no, Misha wouldn't have done that. And yes, I do fault Jamarco. I fault
Okay.
Jamarco for saying that because what him and Country Boy was talking about, there were no cameras around. There were no hot mics. This is a friend talking to another friend.
All right. I got you, baby.
So
Jamarco shouldn't have done that.
Misha, if you invented
Yes,
me and
sir.
told me something, if you invented me and told me something about your relationship, like you might have told me Emmanuel cheated on you, and I'm like, oh, damn, that's crazy. And then I went back and told Nard, and then going around the group, you wouldn't blame me,
If Nard spreaded it, like I
but
said,
you
Country
wouldn't
Boy,
blame me. But you told me though, you wouldn't
let
blame
me
me for.
finish. Let me answer your question. I would have fought, first of all, I would have fought myself for telling you.
So that's
I
the
wouldn't have
point we
I would have
making
fought
about
myself for
Country Boy
telling you.
probably should fight himself. How you fighting the secondary person, Misha? That's
That's what
my
I'm getting
point.
to. That's what I'm
Okay.
getting to. If I come and tell Spiller, what, I walked in my house and I seen this boy giving Emmanuel head. And and Spiller gets in front of a camera and gets in front of other people. First, I fought myself for telling you, but then I would ask you, why did you tell people? I didn't tell you to tell. I didn't tell you that. I told you that in confidence. I
But
told
who
you that riding
violated
down the
first, though,
interstate.
Misha? Who violated first? You violated first because you should never told
That's
Spiller.
what I said. I
Yeah,
said I
She
fought
admitted to
myself
that.
first for telling
But
you.
it still feel like she's still more mad at the secondary problem versus the first problem. That's the part I'm
No,
trying to like.
I said Country Boy was wrong. Country Boy may have been wrong for mailing the
But
package.
may have
Mhm.
is different than different. Again, you using word like may be wrong. Either he
mayhem. Yeah,
wrong.
Because you have to think about what they were, how the conversation went.
And I'm not fair, but I'm saying it's not fair to put that on him when he no, it's no, I can't. I like to deal with the
No,
root.
we can't put all the blame on Jamarco. No, the 100%
But it
blame is
seemed
not
like
on
that's what
Jamarco.
you doing
Country Boy
though.
played his part too, but
Yeah.
Country Boy never told nobody but this person.
Okay, okay, okay.
Country Boy never said it in front of a camera. Country Boy never had a hot mic. Country
He
Boy
did.
never screamed
I
it.
agree.
Okay, then so we can't
so,
just
we look
say.
we looking at it. How do
So
Jamarco feel?
I
What?
think
How did
what
he
Misha
find it out? That's
I
the
think
part
what
that we
but I
saying.
think what Misha is saying is so when they sat down when Country Boy and Jamarco sat down to have that conversation,
Country
there was
Boy,
no cameras involved.
Mm-hmm.
But then Jamarco brought it out
took over the
on camera.
conversation.
Not to go to conversation.
Brought
Took
it
over the
out on
conversation.
camera. Well, yeah, brought it out on camera, took over the conversation. He brought it out because he felt like I don't know what his thought process was
That's what I was saying. We don't
when
know how
spreading it
Jamarco
out.
felt. What did
We don't know
Jamarco
how
thought Country
Jamarco
Boy
felt
being
when
messy?
he got that information. He probably
What he
thought
thought?
he
Oh,
Well,
probably
he
Country Boy
Oh
said
being
yeah,
in his
we
messy.
know how he felt. We know how he
he
felt
said in
now.
his confessional that he'll do it again.
Exactly. So we know how he felt.
Oh, he said that. Because like I said, that's why I like you can't really blame him because Misha said talk about the climate all the time, but the climate we knew the beef. So how can we expect him not to say that? It's kind of just like
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't expect him to say he had a bullet. He had a bullet and he shot it. I don't fault him for that. But you have to say the
mhm.
blame is with Jamarco because Country Boy said it in confidence.
Okay. I think you're
That's
talking about more of a moral perspective.
yeah, from a moral
Okay. I
perspective.
think
Now,
morally we can say Country Boy was being a friend. I get, but I just think
okay.
logically and past all the moral stuff, like, come on, like, can we blame a person for starting a rumor or spreading a rumor? That's the
No,
difference.
no, no.
No,
Okay. Put it like this. Do you think that Jamarco was wrong for what he came and told you about Country Boy about the money situation?
As a friend, morally, yes. If he said that was
Okay,
his
then
friend,
that's where
morally,
I'm
yes.
at with it. Some things are
Right,
not meant to
and
be
that's why I
said.
just figured that out. You speaking from a moral perspective,
Yes.
but I'm like, go back to your claim on climate, the climate of filming. We all knew the rooftop had happened, right? So we already
Oh
knew
yeah.
he hate a person. So I'm like,
he gonna use that bullet. He gonna shoot
Oh
that
But
yeah.
damn
but
thing.
but still,
So
you got to understand too. Country Boy did not tell him filming. Country Boy told him on the way to McDonald's to get a damn Happy Meal. He
I
did not
get that.
tell him that. He did not tell him for that. And
I
I'm
get
gonna
no,
that
stop talking
too.
because I'm not. I'm
I'm
speaking.
agreeing with you on that. He didn't tell him for the purpose to use it like that. But
Right.
once again, I just say again with common sense, he's going to use that because of the
The way he
climate,
want to
going
the
use
back to
climber,
it,
the
yeah.
climate
exactly.
of the
Jamar
situation.
When Jamarco got the information, his privilege was to use that information however he wanted to.
He
Whether
wanted
he
to.
kept it
Yeah.
That's
to
I
I
just
don't
feel
himself,
like
agree with that,
um,
y'all. I don't
yeah,
agree
yeah,
with
I
that.
know,
Misha,
but I
I
think on
have
the
to
you speak
because
like I
I'm
said, I think you talking about moral and being a
more.
good friend.
I get
I
that
get
part
that, but
too.
at that it's like, child,
But I think that's free
Greg, now
range.
if
You can
I
do whatever
call
you
you and
want to
I
do.
tell you, you know what? My period came on. Me and Spiller was having sex, and my
Misha,
period.
I'm agreeing with you on a moral level. He was wrong as a friend, and that's why I was trying to get Country Boy to understand. But Country Boy said he wasn't mad, so I couldn't push that. But I'm
Right.
just still saying, if we go back to the climate, like you said in the beginning, and that climate, I just kind of figured he was gonna say something like that if he knew that. So I'm like, can you really
Oh,
blame the
okay.
person that's
So
Yeah.
spreading it
so that's
versus
why you put the blame more on Country Boy because Country Boy should have been smart enough to say, you know what, this can bite me in my ass. These two people don't like each other as of what I'm hearing.
exactly? And
Okay.
going back, and it was also there, but also friends. I felt like I would have said something to my friend, like even I don't believe it, or I'm getting on his ass, nigga. You out here doing some goofy shit like that. Like I would have said
Yeah.
something some type of
But
way.
but
He
that's
would
what
he
I'm
but
would
that's
have
see that
not
that all goes
that's
right.
not
So
me.
that's
If
not
we,
you. I get that. So I'm not saying I'm giving my perspective. I would have did. I would have been like, bro, I'm definitely not finna be your friend. You doing weird. I would have said something verbally to him if I heard that. But then I never considered to L Teddy just came up. I didn't realize to the magnitude Country Boy in a tough position. He got two friends. So I would have
Hmm.
said something again because you doing this to my friend that I'm cool with. So I would have said something even more out there, but I didn't. That wasn't even my point originally on why I felt like Country Boy would be like he should have gave J Dot the head up, and
but
that's why I asked J Dot. That's why it's Country Boy. Do he feel like he was doing the same thing to J Dot that he accused J Dot of doing? That's where that question arrived from.
I,
So
like but y'all never had a conversation.
I
Y'all
get
never
it,
had a
Misha. I get it. He Country Boy thought that was his friend or getting on, but also too, him and Jada haven't quite divorced each other in their friendship quite yet. So to me, he still owe a certain loyalty, even we're not
but why
talking.
would
But
I what
no, I don't
yeah,
no,
that's what I'm
that.
saying. Why would I
I
no,
use the
because
word
don't.
he
Lord?
said you got to remember the word. He said they was not talking. He never said they was not friend at the time. Because I'm not talking to a friend. That don't mean I have to unload everything or I
You mean to
still owe
tell
you a
me
certain
if
level.
I was already trying to get in contact with me, he went as phone, and this came to me and over contact, you think he going as phone? Do
No, I get your point. I'm just still saying the fact that y'all haven't divorced each other as friends. I still feel like it's a friendship still going on. It's just like a bad marriage or separation. It's like we still have to go through a certain process, even if we separated.
Nah,
We
we
have to
don't speak.
get back.
If we don't speak and shit is weird, it ain't normal like how it's been. Then something is wrong with the friendship.
But I'm saying y'all didn't
I'm,
break the friendship off quite yet. You know, it wasn't an official conversation to be like, I'm not gonna be your friend. So
I
that
mean, when
means,
you start talking to me, then
but I'm
start
saying,
communicating, then the
let me
friendship
ask you
is
this. So did
for
you,
me.
a part of you had to assume that y'all was gonna make it to the other side in a good way? The fact that you ain't cut him off completely,
And
you
if
assume,
we would have made it to a good spot, something like that, I would have brought that up to him as a friend.
but don't you think the damage probably already done?
I don't care.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like everybody can have like a different opinion for it, because I mean, it just depends on like how you are in that situation. Because I mean,
Mhm.
like I said, it's a sticky, messy situation to be in. But I just know me, like
Especially
I
when
can
they
only speak.
fucking
Yeah, I
Yeah,
when
can
they
I didn't
only
been
know
speak for
that.
fucking
me.
I think
when
that's
they been
different
fucking.
because I think the way I
Yeah,
deal
that
with that
changed it for me when they
perimeter,
said they were fucking.
it's changing for me because I know how that can be when you effing
Yeah, like
somebody
that can be an uncomfortable situation to be
situation.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. Yeah, and Jada, I'm so I saw I think he told me that it was something, but I'm like not even paying attention to him. So when country, but I'm saying, okay, yeah, this changed it. The dynamic definitely changed if y'all haven't said.
So, Greg, so who should J Dot really be mad at then? If Country Boy didn't take it
I
to the
think
group,
Jada,
Jamarco did.
um. I would say country, but only because I'm fucking somebody and my friends. I pick my friends over people I'm fucking because I'm just fucking you, right? But a friendship that mean we have like we more in communication. So I feel like if he to be frustrated, it probably should be with country boy, not the boy that told him, because that's just somebody he fucking.
okay.
I would be
So
more
you
mad
wouldn't
with
be
my
mad with me. You wouldn't be mad with me if Karma tell me something about you personally, and I expose it to damn near the world. You wouldn't be your frustration wouldn't be a little bit more heightened when you talk to me versus when you talk to Karma. Like
okay,
when
but I'm saying, what position are you playing though in my life? That's what I'm saying.
I'm the one that told in front of the camera, in front of the group. I'm the one that exposed it.
Right.
But Karma is sitting next to me, and I say, but I
But I'm
warned
saying, what is your
everybody.
position in my life? Are you my friend, or you just somebody that just heard a rumor about me? That matters, right?
No, because if an allegation is an allegation.
Yeah, but it hurts more coming from a person you love versus a person that you working with or random person that you know that don't like you. That matters.
I don't. Well, to me, to Misha, it would hurt me more if, like, if me and you, Greg, are having a personal conversation,
Hmm.
and then I, no matter how the conversation came up, I'll talk to Spiller about it, and
Hmm.
Spiller comes back to you while I'm sitting there. No, Spiller comes to the group and says, "I got some tea, y'all. Blase, blase, whoop de whoop."
Hmm.
And when me and Spiller and you have a group setting, and Spiller takes over the conversation and unleashes that,
Hmm.
your frustration wouldn't be a little bit more at me because
So no, it would be just again, and to go back to I would. It just depends on who you are in my life. If I consider you a friend, I would be more hurt about that. But then I might be frustrated at Spiller for being reckless. That's go back to what Taiwan said. I think it's
Yeah,
reckless.
messy, yeah.
That's a moral
Reckless and messy,
perspective.
yeah.
But hurt me would be a friend. But if I think on a moral perspective, I would say Spiller, you just reckless. Like I would be frustrated with him. I
can
wouldn't be
we
Yeah.
frustrated by
can
him.
we stop saying this to y'all? I'm sorry, and country boy on here. I hope. Can we stop saying that was a friendship?
They
I
have
agree. I agree. I
That
agree.
was not a friendship, y'all. I'm sorry. I love country boy.
okay.
I love J Dot, but
It
that was
was.
not a friendship.
But
It
at the
was.
time, they
Now
thought they
they
were
thought
friends.
that. That's what I'm
So
saying. They thought
they're
that. So we
feeling
can't take
as
that out their
friends in
head at
that
that
moment.
time.
Yes, we can
Yeah.
take that
Yes,
off the
you
table
can.
because these people
We can
were
take it out the
not
table now, but we talking about we going off
When they were
But
in
I,
that,
I,
in
I
that, they
agree
thought they
with
were
Misha.
friends.
Actually, I agree with Misha and with Bryson because Bryson put it in the chat. People be throwing around the word friend, and they ain't really friend. They could be acquaintances.
right.
So,
So let
but
me ask y'all this: though,
But
why y'all
they,
didn't
but if, but if
so why
they,
y'all
but
didn't
if
have
they
this real
presented
emotion
themselves as
about it
friends,
if they wasn't
that's why.
friends?
I was
Wait,
about
say
to
that
say if
again,
they
Craig.
presented
Why
they
y'all think they having these real emotions where they really having real friendships emotion that when
Yeah,
people when friendship go
that
left,
man.
why y'all think that is? If
Because
J Dot wrote
it's
him
two
a
egos.
whole
It's
Christmas
Cause
letter,
he a good
a Christmas
actor.
card.
But I'm
I
saying,
have a
Country Boy, you was
question.
also frustrated with him too in the beginning. Then after you realized it wasn't going nowhere, you decide to pull back. Now he trying to come back. So what I'm saying, the fact that y'all having these real emotion, that let me know some was there. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
acquaintances. Just like
And but my
just like
Uh,
thing
when you
is,
go to
but
a lawyer firm, the Mocklick and Associates. We were associates.
Not Motley.
If
but
the law firm break up, we
hold
all gonna
on.
be hurt because
okay,
our pockets gonna be hurt. But we are associates.
I got you.
So my thing is like, so but what if they both introduced? What if it was introduced as they were friends? Because that's how it was perceived. Like
Right.
country boy said they were friends. J
Yeah,
Dot
and that's
also
why he was
confirmed that
hurt.
they were friends.
He was
So
hurt because he thought they were friends.
there's no in between. Like they were actual friends, and
Yeah.
that's just what it was.
Yeah, they might not have
It
been
don't
best
matter
friends,
how
but they
we
were
see it.
friends.
Like you're not gonna tell
Yeah,
me
and it
on
don't matter
white
the public
paper that I
perception.
can't see
They was
black
in
ink.
that relationship, so they was feeling the friendship's emotion. It don't matter how we perceive it. We know, quote unquote, we might put air quotations of that's not a real friendship. Then why are they feeling these real emotions?
Exactly, because
Yeah,
there
yeah,
were
yeah, exactly.
it was either a
Motley and
friendship,
Associates. Motley
But
and
but
but me,
but
Associates.
but Misha,
mm-mm.
Misha, you know you have friends, Misha, and you bring another friend with you, and they be like, Misha, them ain't your friends for real. And you be like, yes, it
Exactly,
is, that is my friend. Yeah,
exactly.
it's just like that. They're
It's just
telling you
like
that
that.
ain't your friend,
You
but you like that
Because just
is.
That's
because
my friend because it don't matter. You put real emotions into that situation, whether that's a shitty friend, a friend that's whatever. That's still your shitty friend because your emotions is invested into that situation.
But your
to
I
emotions
don't
me,
can't
think
be
that is
invested into
our friendship is
associates.
not dependent
no,
on
because I'm not
emotion.
Not
giving
as an
that.
associate.
For me, I'm not giving that much energy to somebody that I just associate. What an
Exactly,
associate is to me is somebody I see at Bulldog, and I'll be like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" and keep it moving.
exactly. We
That's
might
what
And
not
an
keep
be
it
associate
moving,
is to
yeah.
me. I'm not for to say
I'm
that.
not gonna be mad that you didn't tell me you didn't do drugs and
Yeah,
feel like
like
you
I'm not
betrayed me.
like I don't know you like that. I just see you when I'm out, and I just kiki and
And Country
speak to
Boy
you
had
and
a
keep it
valid
moving.
point, and that's why y'all all looked at Jada like he was crazy. Because like, bitch,
Yeah.
how this your best friend? He don't know you on drugs. We all know this
Exactly.
shit is
That's what I'm
crazy.
But
trying to
I
get at
think
because
that they did say they were best friends,
they
Yes,
and
did.
that's why I
That
looked
was
at it crazy
that's
because
why
I was
I'm
like,
like that
"There's no
now.
way you could throw out the term best friend and I don't know you do drugs. I'm not buying it."
Not
but
even
maybe
with
he's just a
food
Yeah.
shitty
stamps.
friend. He's just a shit. You have shitty
Misha,
friends.
Misha, just
People
like you
have
were,
shitty
Misha.
friends.
No. A friend and a best friend are two
Okay, two different. Okay,
totally
okay,
different
okay.
things.
Yeah, that's two different
I give
things,
you the
yeah.
best friend thing. Okay, you got.
And they threw that term best friend out there on the show. That's why I'm looking crazy. Your best friend, and you don't know your best friend do drugs.
When you
Mm,
say best friend, it's like a brother.
yeah,
Best
that's. I
friend,
feel.
that's
I give you
that's a
that
whole
one.
different level.
I fold on that one.
Yeah, because like my best friend, like that's what I'm saying. But it just like I said to everybody, like I mean, we can all sit here and say, "Oh, this is my best friend," or "That's my best friend," or "This is just my friend." Like it depends on the dynamic of the relationship. So I
And
don't
then
know
that's
how
got to,
long.
and then we have to
Hold
been
on,
done
Misha.
went
Hold
through
on. Hold
some.
on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't know how long Country and J Dot friendship was for them to consider themselves to be best friends. But
Did they say like 3 years?
when they presented the information, it was we were best friends. This is my best friend. Every
Mhm.
time something came up, it was the best friend word. Now, to me, a best friend is somebody that y'all been friends for a long time, and y'all share secrets, and y'all know each other's deepest secrets, and you know what
Mhm.
makes you laugh and what makes you cry and things like that. Now, a friend is somebody that you're just gonna consider to be a friend, and y'all
I
could
think
be
it was a
building a
one-sided best friend
relationship.
situation. It was a one-sided
Why was it
situation.
Yeah,
one
because
sided?
maybe in
I
But
Country
think
but
Boy,
and you hear
Boy,
me on camera saying that all the
Yeah,
time.
you say that, but I explain,
I
LT, what you
feel
mean.
like Country Boy felt like him and J Dot were best friends, but clearly J Dot did not feel the
Yeah,
same way.
The same thing I
yeah,
said, LTD. I
yeah,
said the same
yeah.
thing.
I
It
think
and
didn't
I
that
think
could
it's
be
feel
more
the
on
same.
true.
J Dot.
That could
It's
be
more on J
true.
Dot, obviously.
Yeah, I always kept telling Jay out that.
And
Yeah.
That could be
I
true.
said it on camera over and over
Mm-hmm.
and over and over and over.
And
Yeah,
over.
that
Well,
could be
and
Misha,
true.
over again.
You can't say you don't want to cuss everybody out. But when that boy was talking about you on board, all you ready to light his ass up when he went and told
Wait,
Greg that stuff.
wait. Oh, okay. But if that situation, if he would have called, if Greg and him would have been riding in the car in confidence, and Greg would have just got off the phone with me, and he
Yeah,
would have said, "Oh, that's different." It changes when it changes in the climate. It changes if a motherfucker say, "I'm about to beat your ass" or "I'm about to fight." Which one you gonna ball up your fist for quicker?
I'm about to beat your ass.
Exactly. So
So
when
how did
Jamarco brought it to the table, Jamarco was like, "Bitch, I got a gun and I'm about to shoot you with it." That was, I don't think, and I'm speaking for Country Boy, I don't think Country Boy told him that to come back and tell everybody at the table.
yeah, I think we
I
all
No, he
agree
did.
with
I
didn't.
that.
We
did.
no,
Yeah,
we agree
Yeah,
with
we
So
that.
all
so
agree with
once
that
I
for
did
so
sure.
not.
so like y'all said, once it's in the air, it's in the air. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But as a friend or as
Well,
an
as
associate,
not to get
Jamarco shouldn't have did
as
that.
a
y'all.
social, he don't owe him that. As a friend, he owe him that.
Listen,
That's what I was
y'all.
about to get to. Because my thing is like,
Yeah,
even
associate
with
bitch is
Jamarco,
associate.
even with
So Greg, if I
Jamarco
call you
coming,
and I tell you I'm about to get put out and I'm living at the Salvation Army, me and you own
You still going to a moral perspective. What I do with that
Misha,
morally, I could be wrong, but as associate, I don't owe you to keep your secret.
Secrets, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Jamarco
Misha,
did not
look at it
owe
this
that
way.
to
Look,
not say nothing. Is that's what I'm saying. He just didn't owe that. Does that make him a shitty person? Probably, yeah. Right, but
he,
he don't owe like Country Boy
Country boy,
that
that,
to
yeah.
help put a solid
Ooh,
friendship
Country
and
Boy, baby,
mercy. That's
pick
and
all
your
I'm saying.
also,
associates, pick
no,
your associates
listen,
with a
listen,
fucking
for real
fine
though.
tooth
But
comb.
Greg make a valid point
Well,
because listen, when Jamarco came to Greg to tell Greg about the whole money situation, that Jamarco wasn't being a friend to Country Boy then because
Mhm.
he was coming back telling something that if my friend asked me for money in a private setting and I'm down and I need a couple dollars, my friend not gonna go back and tell somebody else
Facts.
Yeah.
that I asked
Facts.
them
And
to
when
borrow
y'all
some
speak
money.
professional, I feel like it
So
was
that's
being
why I
like
said
that.
with that friend, like maybe in Country Boy probably feel Country Boy is from Mississippi. He's from the South. So when you say somebody your friend, you really mean that. So he
Mhm.
probably really meant that J Dot was his best friend. He considered J Dot to be a best friend. He also considered Jamarco to be a friend as
Friend
well. But
well, yeah.
however, not thinking that my friend, somebody that I'm talking to, would go
I
back
just
and tell some
I
information.
just couldn't do. I just couldn't.
But that's
Misha,
why I
I
was
could
saying. That's why I was
I
saying
couldn't
Country
do
Boys
it.
was a friend to them, and they weren't being a friend to
Being a
Country
friend
Boy.
to
It's
him.
safe to
It's to yeah.
say that
That's why you
because
gotta
if you
and
communicate
that's
and be like, this is
and
my intention. This is
and
what
that's
I
what
want
and
to
that's
do.
why I find myself at though because I'm always trying to make friends,
and
trying to be a
that's
good
and
person and stuff like that. And
that's
I
what I
always
said
get
in the
fucked
comment
over,
country.
and and I can't blame nobody but myself though because I'm the one keep getting fucked over.
Nah,
Yeah.
but don't change how you move.
Right. I wouldn't
People do
change. It's
dirty
just
shit. I wouldn't
I
change how
just
you
would
act.
like I said, I feel like and I'm gonna stand about it again. I don't and I'm gonna say it again to the L Teddy claim. I don't believe 100% believe I 100% believe in my heart that you did not make that rumor up. I just feel like I would have just held on to it a little closer and go talk to my friend because we still in a friendship marriage. So I'm not gonna go tell somebody else because of that. And even if I do, I'll be like, you know what, friend, I get it. I fucked up. I should have told you. I would have do that. I wouldn't been trying to be like, well, I don't give a fuck. I just personally want to be like, I would have acknowledged because I do owe him that because we still have a friendship on our title. Until we divorce each other in a friendship, like we ain't friends no more, it's all fair game. Then it's that. I would have just said something to my friend, even if we was
I
on
would
bad.
have just had, I would have definitely checked my friend for saying
But
doing some shit
but
like
you
that
know what?
because put me in the middle of a situation like that,
Yeah, I
I
would have
have
been
to
like,
check you. I
girl,
have to say something to
exactly.
you.
And
I'm not
then
gonna
you did
let
that to
that
my
go.
other friend too. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Country
yeah.
boy,
I'm not riding with that.
country boy, let me say this to you, and I'm gonna give you some good advice. And I see this for a lot of people that come from smaller areas.
Smaller,
When
yeah,
they come to
okay.
the big areas, you got to get a big city mindset with you, and you got to be cutthroat, and you have to be guard up at all times because
Yeah.
people will prey on the fact that when you come from like a lot of people I know come from smaller, areas, they're
Mhm,
more open, they're more inviting, they're more apt.
mhm.
You walk down the street and you say hey to everybody. Those of us who grew up, born and raised in big cities, we don't talk to nobody, we don't trust nobody, and we don't care about nobody. And
But
that's
but but
kind of
So
Albert,
and
what
so
what
that
what's
makes
Let
gonna
me
him
happen?
finish. Let him finish,
it's
please.
unfortunate that you have to do that, but when you move into different areas, you have to adjust how you operate and how you go about interacting with people because people will take advantage of you and they'll lay you out to dry and you end up getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
so that
Go ahead, country boy. That was your
so
that's
that so
your
that means I got to change. So I'm in a big city now, so I got to change from being sweet and being. I don't understand. I'm a
Not
big
I
city.
don't
change who
No,
you
he said
are.
I don't
but that's
Not
what
understand.
y'all
change.
I need to
saying though.
understand
That's
No,
what
that.
they're
y'all are
not
I
saying.
mean,
saying.
that's what it sounds like.
That's what he
No,
That's
they're
what
said.
not
y'all are
saying
saying.
change who you are. I think they're saying
adapt
most
to it.
times you have to adapt to the environment around you. So you come into a city where you really don't know nobody and you're meeting these new people. You have to kind of like cruise control through
That's
these
the perfect
relationships that you building with these people because you just can't be so open and be like, oh, that's my friend. Like you had
cruise
from
control.
my understanding, you just met Jamarco when we started filming. So like
Mm.
my thing is with stuff like that, you have to kind of like crawl before you can walk through those type of
Or,
relationships because you don't know what that
let
person
me
gonna
give you an
do.
example. Let me give you an
Okay,
example.
gotcha.
I know people who grew up in small towns. They could go to work and say, "Damn, I left my door unlocked," and be good.
Good, yeah.
Come home and be fine.
Hmm.
Baby, in the big city, if you go to work and say, "I left my door unlocked," you probably gonna leave. Baby, let me go home and lock this door. Call somebody, bro. Can you go lock this? Because it's a different environment, and you have to learn how to navigate that and move differently. Because if you don't, you're gonna find yourself keep being on the short end of the stick, and
Can
people
I
gonna
say
continue to take advantage of you.
can I say something?
Hmm.
Okay. I always say this. I'm probably older than all of y'all. I am from Kentwood, Louisiana, with a population of no more than 5,000 people, if that. I grew
Hmm.
up
Damn.
in New Orleans.
Hmm.
Google it. Kentwood is small. We are small. If you snap a finger, the whole town is up on their feet with their tennis shoes on because they heard it and they think it's a motherfucking alarm.
You said Kenwood.
I am not about to guard myself behind somebody else's ignorance when they say something that I told them in confidence. That's not fair to me.
Thank you.
That's not fair
Yeah,
to me.
Eventually,
I
yourself,
get that.
If I
Can,
feel,
you
can I
have
let
to,
me
can I
finish.
can I say something real
but
Let me
quick?
finish.
there are going to
Let
be
me finish.
repercussions.
Let me finish.
Oh, you actually got a population of 2,000 people.
Let me.
Damn.
So if I come from that small population and I go to Atlanta and Houston, Texas put together, and somebody and I are riding down the street that I have met, I don't care, we met 6 hours ago or 6 minutes ago, and I am venting to them in a private moment, that does not give you the fucking warrant to go and tell no whole how many people you got on your platform, Greg? Over 8, 9, 10, 11,000. That is not your motherfucking place to go unleash what I
Yes, it
told you
is when you
because you
open
Yes,
mad
it
it
with
is,
motherfucker
Misha,
named
when they
Oh
want to
Greg.
be
wow.
messy.
Okay,
Yes,
go ahead.
it
Yes, it
is.
is.
Yeah,
Yes,
Misha,
it
you
You
is when they
you
speaking
want to
gave
you
be
it
speaking
out
from
messy.
there.
more.
you
Misha,
put
you
it
You
speaking
out
from
there.
said you didn't want.
But
Wait
morally
a minute,
morally
Misha.
speaking.
No,
Yeah.
no, and I
Misha,
am not going
Misha.
to change who I am.
Well,
Being
you can't.
I
If
no,
you're
I
not
am
going to
not going to
change,
do
you
that.
have to accept that people are going
Except
to
that
just
we're gonna
put it
do
out
that.
there.
I
You
Yeah.
have
do
to accept
accept it.
what
I
comes
never
with
said I
that.
did not accept it. I never said that I would not be looking for it. Those words never came out
But
my
Misha,
mouth.
Misha,
But
but Misha, did I?
let me finish. Let me finish. I am not going to guard myself. You know, I got fired from a job because Misha. I got fired from a job because a fucking rehab the lesbian got mad with me because I was playing with her. Honestly, I said, yes, sir, I'll do it in a minute. This girl got mad with me and called my best friend and called her best friend and said, I don't like what she said to me and got me fucking fired. And when it all boiled down, they had to rehire me because I could say what the fuck I want to say. You know what the fuck is in your pants. You know what you can do. And I am
But
not
me,
going to guard
yeah.
myself. I am not going. If I'm talking to a gay man, and he is a little bit feminine. If he does not tell me I don't like being called girl, I'm gonna call you fucking girl.
But Misha,
But
can I
those
say
are
something real
apples
quick?
and
Can I
oranges.
say
You're
something
talking
real
about two
quick?
different things.
Can I say
Yeah,
something real
no.
Those are
quick?
not two different things. That's the same
You're
thing
talking
y'all
about
trying to
two
tell him
different
to
things.
do. Y'all are
Hey,
trying to tell
can
him
I
to
say something?
censor
No,
Can I say
himself.
nobody's
something
trying
real
to
quick?
tell
That's
him
not
to
what.
like
That's
suppress
not
Can
his
I
what.
say something
feeling.
real
What?
Y'all
quick?
trying to tell him to censor himself.
Can I
Y'all
say
trying
something
to
real
tell him to
quick?
walk around guarded.
I
He
didn't
is
tell
No,
you
not
to
that type of
censor
no.
yourself.
person.
Nobody
I
said
did not
that.
Misha,
say
can I say
Nobody
something
said
real
that.
quick?
That's what you took from that. Nobody said that.
Misha, what I'm
That's
So
how
saying
you
y'all
is
did not
Country
perceive
say,
it.
y'all did not say you have to you have to um
What I know,
cruise
what I said
control
was
through
so
these
what.
people.
No, what
Yeah.
I said was because
No,
you
no,
took what
no.
I
What
said.
didn't
You
you say?
misinterpreted what I said. But
You
you
use the word
misinterpreted what I
cruise
said.
control
I
through these
did
people
say,
in these
I
conversations.
did
So that
say
is telling
cruise,
him to guard what
meaning
he say around people. He shouldn't have to do that.
if
I
I
you
told
said
meet
you
me
that
that.
in
So
outside,
if
now
you
you're
confidence.
don't
not
do
gonna
that,
tell
it's
that.
gonna continue to be consequence. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Exactly. My thing is like you're not gonna tell a bitch that you just met 24 hours ago about
You're gonna
your
continue to
deepest,
But
find
if
darkest
I
yourself in
secret.
choose
You're
to,
situations.
still
but
gonna
if I choose
Yeah, if
to,
you choose
if
to, you're
you
gonna
That's
find
your
You're
yourself
fault.
gonna
on
get
it.
the
That's what
consequences.
L.
It's
Teddy
gonna be
Kong
out
does.
there.
but if I choose, y'all cannot make me see this. Y'all cannot. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
but
I
you
love all
also
y'all
can't
on here.
make us
Y'all
see your
cannot make me
position.
see this.
We never
Y'all
try to.
cannot make me
And
see
you
But
can't
that.
make us see
people,
your position either. If you understand that, you wouldn't be saying that. You can't make us see that. We can't make you see our point. We're just saying simply, if you're gonna continue to do that, it's gonna continue to be a problem. If you're okay with the problem, continue to do what you want to do.
So, Greg, you've never told somebody something and they never said nothing,
I
even on
never
Mad Day
said
to
that. I'm
you.
just simply saying what I took for what L. Teddy and Denard was saying was before you give your 100% to the friendship, maybe you should put some time and work in and let them
and
prove
get to know
themselves
these
to you
people. You
and
just
get to
can't be
know these people
opening up
before
and
you
letting
give
these
up
people
from
know
them.
all your
That's what
business.
I
That's
took
the
away from
only
what they
thing
were
I was
saying.
saying.
That's what I took
I
away.
wasn't telling him
You
to
took
put his
away what you
guard up
want
and
to take
not
away.
make
I didn't
friends.
take away from that way.
well,
I
I'm
felt
sorry.
like this way. If you continue to
I
want
felt
problems,
comfortable with
continue to
Jamarco.
do.
So I felt like I wasn't comfortable. No, talk to him something I would never said it to him just
That's
out the blue.
obvious, but I'm just saying that El Teddy said, I'm just want to give you some advice. You don't have to take the advice. He
Right.
was just
That's
telling
the
you
only thing I
I'm
said
just
Right.
was
I
we
mean,
were
yeah, I
asked a
know. At the end,
question and
down
I'm just
grown.
telling you how it was how I would have handled the situation versus and we're all different. We handle things differently. But I'm just
Mm-hmm.
telling you from experience because I've thought that people were my friends and come to find out they weren't my friend and here I am thinking we are friends and here you are being a snake behind my back. What I'm saying is I learned my lessons from telling people my business that aren't my friend because I don't trust those people and you showed me multiple times that you can't be trusted. So I'm not saying that you have to put up a shield every time you're meeting somebody new. What I'm saying is just take your time to get to know these people for who they really are. Like you don't have to go so deep and
so
be so
fast.
private with them so fast. That's all I was saying. I was never trying to guard you or tell you not to make friends because you're in the city. You came here to network and meet people. I
Mhm.
came here for the same reason, but I'm not just gonna go out on the street and mingle with every motherfucking body and just tell them my business. That's
See,
the
that's
only
not
point
see
I
that
was
see
saying.
see the word. I guess it's the word that you use. He wasn't
But it
telling
was also
everybody. He
how
was
you
telling
took it too.
Jamarco. He was telling Jamarco. He was
Jamarco
telling
is
some.
every fucking body because he didn't know
Yeah, he
Jamarco
just
at that
met him through
time.
filming.
No, he was talking to Jamarco, somebody who he was filming with, somebody who he was
Yeah,
talking to,
but Misha,
somebody he was seeing.
it
So
was
it was
getting
not
to
he was telling
know.
everybody.
But no,
They
that's
would they
everybody
went
could
how
be
long they
anybody. He
how
don't mean literally everybody. He mean everybody as a random person. At that point, if we look at what a random person is, Jamarco would meet those description at the time of filming. He's still a random person to Country Boy because they had only known each other for right at a month. That's still a random person based upon
that's very
definition.
new.
So that's what he just simply saying. It don't care if it was Jamarco based upon definition, random person. Jamarco meet that because we was just only a month into filming. So if he
Okay,
wants to continue
okay.
to have these relationships and these problems, he can continue to tell everybody his business. They were just giving advice if he want different. He don't have to take it. Everybody giving their perception. Everybody giving their perspective. El Teddy said he started out with, I'm gonna give you some advice. Country Boy don't have to take that advice.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Nobody was like, we're not saying if he want to continue to tell his business to random people, he can
Yeah.
continue to tell his business to random people.
I just guess I'm just cut
But me,
different.
but me, see, I feel like he'll
Yeah.
learn after he do that. Like say a country, but follow with three different people for the same reason. He gonna start learning. Oh, I can't really do that with it now because I had the same issues with everybody I'm be friends with.
But
Right.
but
I
but
give so much in the beginning, and then they end up fucking me up because I gave
Yeah,
so
so
much.
you
but
gonna
that
adapt to
doesn't
that.
but that doesn't
But you gonna
make
adapt to
but
your
that doesn't
situation
make
though.
Country Boy that doesn't make him a bad person. That makes you just
Nobody
told
said
some good
bad.
Saying
That's
he
information
the
to a
bad.
thing.
wrong motherfucker.
Nobody said that make him a
We
bad
said he should
person.
learn from
It's
your
still
mistakes.
going to
That's all
change
I'm
the
saying.
fact that that person gonna take that information
I
he
guess,
told
I
him
guess,
and
I
use it
guess I'm
against
warning
him.
y'all. I guess I guess I'm warning y'all to say Jamarco was wrong. That's what
But
I guess I'm
but
wanting
I
y'all to
guess
say.
I want you to say that Country Boy was wrong for even
I
telling
never
how
said
his
he wasn't. That's what you
I
missing.
right.
admit
I
it.
So
never
I
said
already
he
admitted
wasn't
to
how
that though.
you
wrong.
I
how
admit
you
that I
going
was
so
wrong though.
hard? How you going so hard on a person that spread something versus telling the person? Jamarco, Country Boy told Jamarco didn't tell Country Boy.
That's
That don't
what
make
you
sense. That
missing. You missing what I
you
said in the
said, but your
beginning.
energy say different. Is what I'm saying. The
I
energy.
said
I know what you said. Your energy just said your energy still is more tough in on a secondary problem versus the primary problem. So I know what you're saying, but it still feel
mhm.
like you more concerned about the secondary problem. How did Jamarco even know the information? If Country Boy would never told him, Jamarco would never knew the information.
Very, very well understood. But
Yes,
Jamarco still had no place.
I
to go
Jamarco
give
still
him that.
further.
You're right. But let's
I
be
just
fair. We have to weight the scale, right? Who do you
hmm
think is more at fault, Misha?
Jamarco, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
All right. I
I
got you.
thought Jamal. I'm sorry because y'all not. I guess I want y'all to see where it was told.
We told you we agree as a
Which
friend
we get that part.
morally. We said morally, okay, we can get that because Country Boy attention wasn't obvious to bring it on camera because he would have brought it on
Right.
camera. We
Right.
can all agree to that. But
Okay.
still, though, like
Mhm.
go back to that word you used in the beginning, the climate.
Mhm.
The climate, we knew these situations, whether we knew them as much as we knew something. We knew they ain't like each other. We knew some. We knew something.
Yeah, we knew at least
Well,
that.
let's put it like this: we knew Jamarco didn't like J Dot. We didn't know
W-
J Dot reason at that point, so we knew
Mhm.
some. So going back to the climate, I just wouldn't have told him. I don't know. You
But
see it
what it,
different. You
but
see it different.
that's what, and that's right there. That's right there where y'all go left and I go right. Right
I
there.
got you. You're right.
Right
I
there.
see it
That's
different.
why I stopped it right there.
I got you.
Jamarco shouldn't have said it, y'all.
I agree, but you
Just like J Dot told me, and I had to apologize. J Dot
for
said,
everybody,
"You,
not you, Misha. Though that's the thing. You can't.
yeah, they're
Everybody
not.
might
That's
not
true.
like you. So
But
that's what I'm saying. You see everything lens through those small towns and how we, like you said, our word is our bond.
right,
I get it's not that. I kind of knew, and I guess a part of me knew they were beefing. So it's like, why wouldn't he say that on camera if he don't like this bitch? Why wouldn't he say what he said? That's just
I
why.
just, I
Why
just,
would he say that?
I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't see it, and I do. I give Country Boy his lashes, Country Boy,
But it
but
going back to what L Teddy said before, I think he said it to you. Either he said on your interview, but he said it seemed like with Country Boy, and I think because Country Boy is so sweet and nice, we give him the group give him pass.
honey, Country Boy ain't sweet and nice. You see
Oh
them
no, no,
Texas
no!
that?
I'm making a
Nah,
point.
hell no, nah.
L Teddy,
Country
L
Boy could
Teddy,
get down too now.
I know he. I'm just saying it go back to L Teddy point that the fact that L Teddy seen it and that we hear it's kind of like L Teddy was on to something. Like sometimes when a person do come out sweet and we know them be sweet, we'll sometimes excuse whatever they done 1% wrong, and we'll only look at that one person because they've been doing wrong so many times. You see what I'm saying? So
Oh
we
yeah.
judge
Yeah,
that person
I
through
get
the
that
lens of
100%. But
and I feel like that's what you're doing. You know what I mean? It's like
mm-mm.
you see what I'm saying?
Hell no,
Country
Country
boy,
Boy.
No,
Hell no.
country boy. Are
Hell
you mad
no.
at
Country
Jamarco?
Boy could
Country
get
boy,
down with
are
the
you mad
rest
at
of them.
Jamarco? Is
But
he mad at
it don't
Jamarco?
feel like you can understand it though, because you earlier you said I feel like what's name was manipulate him and to get the information out, and
And
you
that's
know,
why I in turn asked. I said, oop, I might have overspoke. I said,
okay,
what did
okay,
happen, Country
okay,
Boy?
that's true. Okay, okay.
But yeah, is country boy mad at Jamarco for saying that?
He got mixed emotion, which is understandable. Like, cause he wasn't gonna lie and say he didn't say it at the same time. He like, damn, I ain't tell you that for the camera. So he got kind of like mixed
So
emotion.
country boy,
Right.
you ain't sitting there to him, country boy. You be like, why you said, why you making soldier what I said?
I mean, I didn't. Like I said, I had mixed emotions. At first, I wasn't mad, but then I was like thinking damn, you being messy, and then like really like now, like damn, this really is some shit. You really went
Right.
back and you
Yeah, the
spread this shit,
magnitude
and
of
I
it.
said this in confidence, and you really took that said that. So now
Yeah.
I'm back. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, I'm back feeling some type of way,
And I
like
and, I, and I'm gonna say this,
like
Misha.
damn,
I promise you, I get your magnitude of what you saying. He let Country Boy down as a friend, but I just still think if we hold the first person accountable, then they'll know not to ever do that again because they gonna find
Mm-hmm.
themselves in some more shit. That's why I
and
be
then
Yeah.
and
Now, if
and
Country Boy do
give
it
it like
again, then Country Boy just want to
because I
no,
feel
just
like
want
no,
to be a
if
snitch.
no,
Country Boy
right
learned
there.
his lesson,
I'm a
Country
Gemini,
Boy I
so
never go back this way. So if we just be mad at Jamarco, if and Country Boy get a pass, it just be like he gonna find his way.
Yeah,
So
but
that's why I'm.
I'm sorry, y'all. I do think
Mhm.
Country Boy sent the letter. I do. But I sent that letter to your house. You weren't supposed to take that letter from your house and open it up in a table full of people.
Okay.
I I told you this in confidence as a friend,
Friend,
as
yeah.
somebody that I'm getting to know as a
No.
friend.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody
That's
this right here could have been our bridge over troubled waters. This could
water.
have
Yeah,
made
yeah,
us
yeah.
solidify what we was going toward. But you broke that confidence. You
Mm,
did that. I could have been testing you.
that's true.
I honestly could have been testing you to see if you was a real motherfucker or you was a punk ass bitch like I found it that you really are.
I got you.
Jamarco shouldn't have done that.
I
Jamarco opened up something that you shouldn't have opened up. You
I
was mad with this person. You got some information. And no, I can't tell you what to do with it. I agree with y'all 100%. I cannot tell you what to do with it.
mm-hmm.
But what you did with it violated what me and you had going on.
It
Fuck the
did.
person that you're trying to hurt.
100%. It did. You're right. It
That's
did.
why I'm getting it. That's why I'm coming from. I'm coming from experience level. I'm coming from if me and Greg go out and Greg fucking this dude, and I know the dude who Greg fucking somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
friend. You know this dude fucking such and such and such and such. Yeah, whatever you do with the information, you do with the information. But I told you in confidence.
Yeah, I see he's holding on to that. I got you. I understand. So Kenwood is where Britney Spears from.
Yes,
I see.
yes. My hometown is about the size of fucking
I see. 2020. It only had 2,000 people in there.
uh-huh. And my mama moved us to New Orleans. That's
Mm.
where I am from. So when we say small town, I'm sure my town is smaller than where Country Boy from.
Yeah, I think Meridian way bigger than that.
I'm
yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I got you.
So we can't say that we can't say it's where you're from because it's where you're at. It's not where you're from. And I cannot guard myself and not be. This lady got me fired because she thought I was being funny and pulling her back into lesbianism. She wanted me to censor myself. I'm not gonna do that. You know what you hired. That's why me and you became what we became because of the jokes that I make, and that's why I'm not gonna censor myself for you. I'm sorry. I still have to be Country Boy. I still have to be Lisa. Greg still got to be Greg. Phyllis still
But
got to be.
Misha, you dealing in apples and oranges though. It's not the same. What you're talking about, what you dealt with at work, is not the same thing.
Yes, it
Well,
is when it comes from
Listen,
censoring yourself. I'm talking about the
censoring,
censored part.
right?
I'm talking about the censored
Well,
part. Yes, it does.
she took what you said as you saying that he need to censor himself with all people. That's what.
Yeah, it comes exactly from there. If I censor myself, I can't pick up no new person and become a new person. I'm Misha. I joke, I laugh, I smile, I kid. But if I know that you don't do that when we have a second meet and greet, I
Okay,
know
and
what to say.
to use me, the people ask me,
Mm-hmm.
could they?
I don't think Jamarco was supposed to say that. And no, I'm not saying that because I dislike Jamarco. If it was my sister, I would say the same thing. You shouldn't have opened your fucking mouth.
Hmm.
Some things you just don't say, and some things you do say. Some things you just. I'm not only betraying J Dot. I'm not only putting J Dot in the middle of the street getting hit by 18 wheeler. I'm fucking with our relationship too. So now I have to go back and say, you know what, Jamarco? You just an evil, dirty motherfucker. You killed two birds with one stone. I congratulate you, but why you had to throw me in there too? I
Right.
told you this in confidence. I told you this over fucking Thanksgiving turkey. You didn't have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Jamarco was wrong, and I tell him to his face, and I'm quite sure this conversation gonna come up at the reunion or whenever. And my stance is not gonna change. If I wanted to tell the fucking group I got their number, you don't. Country Boy had everybody's number. I could have said this. I could have
Mm-hmm.
told everybody, but I didn't. I told you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I understand what you're saying. I just
Thank
still
you so
feel
much.
different.
Thank you.
I stand different. But I understand what you're saying.
And I understand what y'all saying too. I do, but I just like at the stop sign when y'all
Mhm.
make a left, I make a right.
I got you.
You know, I guess I look at everything from a moral standpoint first, and then I look at the secondary and why you did it. But I look
Mm-hmm.
at it like, Greg, if you say something that I've told you in confidence, you
Let
hurt
me
me
hold on,
first.
Miss. Let me ask this though, just for clarity. Country Boy, did you ever tell him this isn't confident? I'm just curious. It's not in the real. I'm just curious at this point. Did you ever say like we talking in confident? Did you
I
verbalize
mean,
it?
I never verbalized and said it to him, but like, come on, like you could have known, like this. I
Okay,
mean, it's
no,
a
no, no,
private
no, no.
conversation.
I get.
I'm not.
I had just that thought just came to my head. I was like, oh, I wonder did you tell him? Then that would have even made it worse if you would have told him. Then he would have did it. But if you didn't tell him, then he could have had that loophole. Be like, well, you didn't tell me. So that's
Well, you
kind
know
of
what? People, I guess people are just different. And I guess I'm just different from other people.
yeah. I got you.
Because so if you would have came back, you would have told me something. Like, I mean, I wouldn't have went back and told nobody.
Yeah, yeah.
People
I
are different, but it's cool. It is what it is. I accept my part in. I admitted to accountability. Yep, I shouldn't
yeah,
have
and
said
like
it.
I said, I respect you
And
because you never lie. You say, yeah, I said it. First day,
What he said?
I said it. So I respect. I just didn't. I thought after let's say 6 months from now, I felt like you were gonna think about it like, damn, I'm not. Even though me and Jay that are friends, I could at least just been like said something to him. I feel like in time you would have understood that part, but you never lied about it. You
well,
always.
and
maybe I could have, maybe I could have reached out again, like I had reached out before, and then get no response. I could have reached out
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
said
and
something, but
sometimes it,
hey,
it take you not being as mad with that person and you just think about it with disgust, and then you be like, you know what? Now that I'm thinking rationally, I could at least gave the bitch a head up because now
and then
it seemed like I'm doing the same thing I'm accusing him of, even if that's not what's going on. Perception is everything, when in this space. So
yeah,
that's the only
and,
part I
and,
just
and
wanted you to understand. You never lied. You admitted from day one. I
mhm.
said, I said it, and this is why I said it. It was as hard for you to see the point of how it looked by you not going to his friend. And then I didn't even think about the other part of the other boy is your friend. So like to L Teddy said what he said, I would have been mad at Jedi because bitch, I'm cool with my other friend. And you did this to him. This is a whole nother reason for me to get in your ass. Cause now I got to use this. I would have said something for that fact as well. So, but I
And I'm gonna
understand.
just put this out here. It was kind of strange though because after that situation, we had started back talking on the phone again, but he never brought it up and said like, "Why did you say it?" or "Did you hear that for real?" or nothing like that. It never got talked
He
about
told me
again.
yesterday. He said he don't understand how y'all relationship was like, cause y'all had like you remember you told me that before the show came out, y'all both said we gon' we know how it's gonna look, and
Yeah,
yeah, he said it too. He telling me yesterday. He was like he just disappointed where y'all at now, cause
but he fucked up on that live though. He tried to embarrass me.
oh yeah, he definitely yeah,
So
he
that was
definitely
it. I'm not going back for no more. It's done. You're
yeah.
dead to me.
oh baby, we know it's done, honey. Because I was looking at them pictures and texts, and oh honey, it's cooked. It's cooked.
Grilled his
I hate
ass.
y'all there
No
though.
spatula. Yep.
I don't.
Looking back at the performing thing, because remember I was telling you, he said as an artist because y'all both was coming up in the streets together as artists. Do you kind of see what he said? You could have gave him a little olive branch about
No, 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 no,
okay,
no. I
okay.
had the intention of asking you to perform. You said you wasn't coming before I got to ask you.
And
So
he
fuck it.
did
I'm
because
not.
you remember you told me before he got there you was gonna ask him, but of course you didn't know that the drug stuff won't come up and you just
Right.
tell everything.
And even when they would have came up, and he wouldn't ever say he wasn't coming, I still was gonna ask.
Mm-hmm.
So he can. I don't give a damn about him being mad about that. That's on him. He did that to himself.
Mm-hmm.
And
Greg,
now he
I'm
out
going
here
to bed. I'm
coming.
not gonna have you to have me up all night. I got to work.
Okay, well, thank you so much, L Teddy. Taiwan gonna be on L Teddy on Monday, so
Yeah, I got to ask him some
Mhm.
questions.
Oh, there you
thank you for
go.
coming up, L Teddy, honey. You know
Thank
you
you,
always,
L Teddy, for yesterday.
Oh, anytime, anytime.
you
I,
always
I
get
might
critical.
come up there tomorrow to talk about Greg and them tonight. I might have to get on there tomorrow.
Let me
You
know.
know, L Teddy, you know you have people do critical thinking. So
Mm.
thank you.
Sometimes
I'll
you
see you
need
on
it.
Monday.
All right.
All
Good
right.
night.
Um,
Uh,
but yeah, I think you did a good job. A lot of people saying in the comment, they said they will buy your album. Like at least 3 people just wrote that.
thank
They said
you,
I would
thank
buy
you, thank
country. Let me see. They said I'm like, oh wow, they really enjoyed your music tonight.
you. I thought my music was trash.
All number positive right now, but they saying they said I would definitely buy your album, Country Boy. Country Boy music is actually good and loving the show so far. Keep going. Wow. I
And I
guess
appreciate everybody that came out to support. I really do. Everybody was lying. Thank you.
yeah, it was good. Oh, they somehow. I guess I struggle with as a viewer as to why this is a common theme for Jada. I remember doing a performance, he grabbed one of the cast member penis without consent, and then defending his position. Yeah, that was so stupid of him. I know people lie and make up shit all the time, but I'm a bit concerned, especially since was one of my favorite casts. Oh, he was one of their favorite cast members. Hmm.
Mm,
Nard, anything you want to talk about? Recap or anything?
it was a good episode.
Yeah. Somebody said it was very country
um,
boy coded.
yeah, I mean, I think this was Country Boy's
Yeah.
moment, for sure, for sure.
They show my music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Really.
yeah, it was definitely your moment. It was definitely a
Oh,
good
let me ask you
episode
about
for
this,
real.
Nard. You said, and you was like in a confession that at this point of film, you really felt like these are people you really could get to know and excited. How do you feel now? Are you still feeling that same energy watching it back?
Child, no, because they look, because mind you, and this ain't no shade to nobody else, but mind you, Nard is always on cruise control when he come into a new group of people, meeting a
Mm-hmm.
new group of people. They
Yeah,
can't tell you anything I ain't already said. You know what I'm saying? They can't
gotcha.
tell you anything about me because they don't really know. Which is why El Teddy probably said I seem so guarded this season or whatever. It's not that I think I'm guarded. It's just I learned my lessons. I know what genuine friendships are, and I know how to be a genuine friend. I'm not going to open the can halfway and expect you to open it the rest of the way for me. Like I'm not that person. Like everybody said, they cut from a different cloth. I am too. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on valuing friendships and family and all that stuff, like trusting each other. Like I'm not just going to be out here talking just because I need to talk. If I need to vent, hell, I'm gonna get on my knees and pray. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It's like I said, it's different, and knowing what I know today, and I'm talking about today as of August. What is it? Is it the 20th? At August 18th, 19th, whatever it is. What I know today, I would still say that I somewhat, I somewhat am still like on the fence of like trying to understand the dynamic of the group
Mm-hmm.
and how all these different relationships play out. Because now
Yeah.
it's like we it went from we were friends and now we're not friends. It's just so many different things. So like for me, it's just really hard to like break everything down. So like I still kind of like have to stand back to see like what the energy is in the room because I really don't know. Like I know like me and Misha hang out. Like I talk to Country Boy, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm still surfacing around at the top of the level trying to figure out like, you know what I'm saying, what these
You
friendships
don't trust the
are
girls.
or well, yeah, that in a sense I trust you, but I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Like,
I said, I had to
I
learn my
feel you.
lessons the hard way from coming into a group of people on a reality
But your grass shows
platform
that every
because you
time.
never
He
know
shows that clip every time.
yeah, because you never know what other girls' ulterior motives
Listen,
are.
I
You know
can
what I'm
only
saying?
feel what they give
You
me.
never know what their motive and their thought process is. So you don't know if they genuinely trying to be your friend or they just here trying to add on and keep up mess. Most of them are on here just to keep up mess. They don't really want to have a friendship with you. They're gonna say we friends just because the cameras are rolling, but they don't really want to be your friend. So I had to learn that from dealing with a group of people, and now that I know what I know, yeah, I'm not guarded, but I have my caution. I can pull my stop sign out when I want to, because that's just
Oh
who I
yeah.
am. So if I feel like we don't need to be cool, I'm be like, hey, this not working out. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even be gotta be because I told you something you wouldn't have told somebody else. You could rub me the wrong way in a different type of capacity, and I'd be like, hey, we done or we not cool. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it just you just gotta read the room and read the energy.
can I ask a crazy question?
Why
Mhm.
not?
When do when we get on these shows or what, however we decipher through life and meet people or whatever, is it wrong or bad for you to say or not say, um like, you did something to me and I can look over it versus you did something to me and not accept your apology and just walk away from the whole situation? Is it wrong to do that? Is it wrong to you're building a friendship with somebody? Is it wrong for you to say, "Oh, okay, you've done this twice and I didn't tell you the first time, but I'm telling you this is what you did to me and I don't like it." But that's that person. That's that person's nature. That's their core. And I choose to walk away from you because I didn't change for you or I didn't stop doing what you asked me to stop doing, but that's my core, that's my essence. Is that wrong?
Sure, doctor.
No, it's not wrong to want to walk away. If a person would keep stabbing you in the back and that's their essence,
No,
then
like
go do
like
somebody else.
no, like for instance, if you like, I do drugs. I do drugs. I do crack. I still can't be a good friend to you and still do crack.
I mean, clearly, J Dot was being a good friend at the time of Country Boy doing drugs.
Mhm.
Because when we be talking about friends or associates or getting to know somebody, it's always you gotta meet me, but you gotta come to me. But I can never come. You like I can't meet you halfway. You gotta come the whole way, and I can only give a half portion of me until you get to know me. I might be a person that unleashes everything on the table at day one, and you might be a person that's guarded until day 31. But what's the difference?
I think it just depends on if you want to move with that person, if who you like. Like if you told me you do crack and I met you yesterday, I probably
That
not
just
going to hang
depends
around you
on
no more.
I think that just depends on how comfortable you are with
Yeah.
spilling your own tea, spilling your own
Okay.
information. I don't think it has anything to do with the timeline or how the how long the
Okay.
relationship is. I think it's
Okay.
just how comfortable you are.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
if you told me day one, be sure you do crack, I probably be like, nah, but if we were friends for like 9 months and then you finally told
Mhm.
me, now I gotta vested friendship with you, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I can't be cool with you because you do it. But if you just told me day one, I would be like, hell no.
Because Greg made me think about something. He was like, "Why are you going so hard for Jamarco on Jamarco?" And I'm like,
Cause he
"Why
got
am
your
I going?"
perfume.
Well,
No,
that
no,
too.
that wasn't. Yeah, I think it was more so just. I just like. I think it's our style. I just like to deal with the primary stuff. I
Okay.
think he would never known it if someone didn't tell him, right? So I'm looking at
Right.
just that. It's had
But
nothing to do with the person. It's just more about the logic of me just looking at. if nobody would have gave him that, that's
Mhm.
he wouldn't have had what he had. So let's
Oh,
talk.
He
Let's
wouldn't
talk
have had nothing to
about what
take
they
back.
gave to him.
okay.
That's just how my line of thought always.
Cause
So
even
what?
Greg, even J-Dot was mad at DeMarco. Cause then he didn't want to come back around because DeMarco, right?
Yeah, but he was mad about the rumor. He was mad at Country Boy. He didn't care about Jamarcus
But
about the
but
rumor.
he but like when that rumor came out, that's when he said I don't want to be around the group no more. And I
No,
want to be around
they had
DeMarco.
nothing to do with the rumor. No,
That had nothing to
they
do with the
had
rumor.
nothing.
Oh, I thought it.
No. He felt like that because he didn't understand what Jamarco was doing. He felt like Jamarco was just doing it for camera, so he didn't want to be involved in nothing like that. He didn't care about the rumor. He would care that because him and Country Boy had a conversation after we rapped that day, and they made up. Then he was like, I don't care. It was just the fact that Country Boy had told Jamarco that he felt like Country Boy was being a bad friend. It had nothing to do. He didn't care about the rumor.
He
He
didn't care
wasn't.
about the rumor.
Yeah, he didn't care about that for real. He was like, okay, they always say dumb shit. He was more mad at Country Boy that he had told Jamarco. And Country Boy he felt like Country Boy was being messy and he wouldn't admit it. That's what he was mad about. He had nothing to do with Jamarco. He didn't care. Because at that point he felt like Jamarco would say anything. So he wasn't surprised that he said that on camera.
It's crazy. I want to know, do J-Dot love Jamarco? Was he in love at one point?
Why you say that?
But
Because
that's what it's giving.
that's what it's
He said he
giving.
admired him. He said he admired him, a young,
He
why you
admire
successful.
say it's giving that Country Boy? Because he give him a pass or something?
Yes, and just thinking about it just right now, all these passes, how DeMarco really done talked about him, he ain't said shit,
Yeah,
man.
that's weird.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. He should have. Yeah, he should have. Yeah, for him to go off on Misha, not Jamarco,
That's crazy.
Well, Jamarco was inside him apparently. Misha won, so it's
Well,
a big difference.
some people are like that though. They can't go off people that be fucking them. For real, they
Uh,
go off on everybody else.
Yeah,
That's
they
what they
can't.
say.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, he can't go off with DeMarco.
Yeah,
They had that 12 sub in him. He can't.
he won't let that go.
Yeah, well, let
What
that
yeah.
go.
Now
Taiwan,
that
what
is weird.
Taiwan
And I told
said, that Bucci.
And then he tried to bring up Beyonce. We was like, Jada, you went off on Misha, so you can't say that you care about your fucking brand. You went off on how many girls on this platform? It's not making sense.
Shit. Any girl on the platform, any man with a wig on, he gonna go off on you.
Oh, 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 oh,
You put a wig on, he going at you.
oh, oh, my soul says yes.
So it's like Jada, yeah, he definitely got to answer that one. Like that's the number one question, girl, because you went off on too many people.
Too many women.
And I even had conversations with Jada on the phone, but like, you shouldn't do these trans women like that. They really behind you. Just like when he went up on Manaya that night in the line, I
Oh
called
yeah,
him. I told him he was wrong for doing that and stuff like that. That's why I really wish he was at Misha event though, because I really wanted him to speak.
I know. Spiller said not you saying your best friend is transphobic.
Great.
It is what it
I
is.
think you need to add a friendship seminar to the GDR fans. We we talk about friends. What is
No,
a friend?
they will be there all day. Okay, honey. We leave. Hey,
Well, Misha, add that to your trans event. What is it to be a friend?
Shit, I don't
Add
know
that
what
little.
y'all telling. I don't even know how y'all telling me shit. I need to take a course in that myself.
But it is difficult coming around a group of people like that.
it is, and that's all tough for. I get it. It's tough either way. No shade, because it's just you got to level up getting new people, and then there's a camera involved, so everything gonna be played back. So
Yeah.
it's complicated. So it's
But
not.
Greg,
Mhm.
I called Nord. I told Nord, blase, whoop the woo about my perfume. Me and Nord had just met each other. I think it's the individual. I don't think the
Because
friend.
it's
I don't
messy
think
with
the
individual.
friendship. I don't think none of that has anything to do
Nard
with
not
it.
a messy bitch.
That's
Right.
what I'm
That's what
saying.
So
It's the
I'm saying.
individual.
We not
DeMarco just a
denying
fucked up individual.
it might be, but we still can't blame him because how he get the information. I would never go for that position, Misha. Just like you ain't gonna change I can't change my position.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, gonna change tonight because I'm gonna keep on bringing
Yeah,
it up.
Slim
You
was she
gonna
trying to
change
get you
that
to get
stance
you to
tonight.
change
No,
You
it's
gonna
like
change that
I
tonight,
get what you're
goddamn it.
saying. I know I even said earlier, maybe he a fucked up person, yeah, but how he get it? He ain't tell himself that.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
You know,
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. DeMarco wrong. That motherfucker is wrong.
I wish he would
I ain't
separate.
saying he. I never said he wasn't wrong. I just, he is just somebody I wouldn't tell the sky is blue. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
just
But
why
the
I don't
thing
mess
is,
with his like
I
I
think
didn't think he was messy
Jamarco,
though. I ain't
Jamarco,
know he was like that though.
and I get it. You don't know who is and
you
who
don't, and
are.
then and
You never
sometimes
know.
you be in it and you don't think it's because it's not you. You never see you, and I get that's what I say.
Right,
Sometimes it be so subconscious because you like
right,
you can see somebody going off, but you don't really see it because it's not you.
right,
A lot of us
Mm.
like that until we go through something, then we be like, you know what? Even if I don't like that person, I'm gonna say something because I've been where he at. So a lot of times
Hmm.
you might have seen him going off on Jada, but a part of you is not registering like that because you only see that you and Jada got y'all problem. So that's why I
hmm,
feel like you was calculated. Like, let me tell Jamarco this. I just feel like it was an amateur move, and it's an error, it's a mistake. Versus you strategic like,
Right.
well, I finna go tell him this about Jada. And that's what Jada was trying to make you say. And you kept like, no, I wasn't trying to do that. Like, I didn't care none about you and Jamarco situation. I'm mad at you because you didn't tell me that you was on drugs and I come into a group and now I gotta hear all this shit and I look stupid. So it was that. So I get the point of it. I just still have to go back to the root. And I feel if he never would have gave him that, Jamarco would never had none. So that's secondary. The primary is the person that told him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said, that's kind of a sticky situation too.
Yeah. And I didn't think about it. Said if that was my other friend, even if I'm mad at Jada, I would have went to him just on my other friend behalf and be like, "What you do to my friend?"
Yeah, but Jamarco messy, and
That was messy.
that's 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 wild to me.
and
But
you see
but
my
country,
message.
but listen, but country knowing what you know now, after all the things that after this moment, and then the whole money situation,
Mm,
this is not your friend. I would hope that you would know that this is somebody that is not a friend of you.
Trust me, I have learned my lesson. I promise.
I
There was a
told you,
Okay,
lesson learned.
and
and that's all that really matters. Everything else
yeah,
don't even
Right.
matter because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's not a friend that you need to have.
Mhm.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I even told because it came up with the amount, and I was like, okay, so let's say the amount because I like to get to the root of stuff, so we're not gonna get stuck on the amount. And I was like, "Yes, you told me that," and I said, I feel like you told me that to be messy because you knew it was gonna come back up. And he was like, "No." I said, "So why did you tell me?" I said, "Because I
Because he
seen
knew
in
it was
the
gonna
text
come back
message."
up.
Yeah, I said, "I seen in the text message what y'all was still talking." And he was like, I forgot his answer, but you'll see in the confession. I was like, I felt like he was being messy. I get it. I think, at that point, I think you and him had, y'all wasn't talking. You, him, and Jamie wasn't talking because of that whole situation. But I felt like he was being messy. So I said, so we ain't gonna get stuck on the amount. You told me like that could be a possibility why y'all fell out. And that basically you trying to let me know that country boy around her asking for money. That like bitch, I've been doing this long enough.
Right.
Know what you were trying to do.
Nah, that was just some bullshit. Like, I mean, because after we had a conversation, he actually apologized to me. And he knew the reason why we wasn't talking because he told me
Yeah, I
he
know.
he,
You
he
told me
apologized.
that
I
live
couldn't
y'all
do
did in a
yeah.
private message, and he said,
Hmm.
He told me, he said he apologized. I said, so if you apologize, you acknowledging something. You left the friendship. You making me, and then Mama was talking. I said, you made me, and he did, but I'm like, at no point you told me you the one that left the friendship. You made me thinking like you don't know why Country Boy mad at you. I'm like, maybe I should have asked you more questions. So that ain't even his fault. I should have, but you clearly like you don't know why the boy mad at you.
He didn't know why. He didn't even have a valid reason. He didn't even know if Country Boy was mad or not. He just needed something to say that, oh, this is why I can figure out. This is probably why he's mad because of the money situation. Like
Yeah, but
you
then
can't use that
it was a
to
long
justify.
chain of text messages after he asked him for
Country,
money, they was still speaking.
Country showed me the message, but they were still
Yeah, so
talking.
that's what I said in that moment. I was like, that couldn't be it. I said, because y'all still talking. That's
Right.
what him.
When I got the text message the next day, I already knew that it wasn't about the money. It wasn't. It was. I just knew it was. I knew it was a mess. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, that's why because when I seen the message, I'm like, you can see y'all still saying love you, bro. So I said it couldn't be about money.
And
So
then
why
Country also showed me the part where he never specified an amount. So I was
man,
confused
yeah.
as to why Jamarco would make up this certain amount. And like you said, Greg, why would he come to you and tell you this? You know what I'm saying?
It's
And
being messy. He
yeah,
trying to
it
start
was
something.
it was definitely mess. I don't know if he just need it's the
I think that
storyline.
time
Like I don't
him and Country Boy weren't talking. They didn't really start back talking to put the super trailer out. That's when they start back like slightly communicating.
Baby, stay away, country boy. Stay away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had just
I got
started back
my.
talking when we put the trailer out. Like he had left the group from what he even told me. He left him and Jamie group like 6 months ago, and they haven't talked since.
Super trail or double wide, stay away.
Yeah, my stop
Stay
sign
away,
up.
baby. Because Jamarco make somebody pop the fuck out of him with them fucking um special ed games. He'll make somebody pop the fuck out of him because you know it's certain shit that you do and certain shit that you don't do. If it would have been me, I would have held on to that. I would have held on to that bit of information. If I was gonna unleash it, I would have unleashed it at the fucking reunion. I would have unleashed it to something that really well worldwide fucking audience.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have unleashed it right there. You
you
know what
know,
I'm
you
saying?
would never said the drug allegation on the at the table.
No, I wouldn't have said what can Misha do with it? What could Emmanuel do with it? We couldn't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
And if he said he heard, I mean, he already had heard this before. Why he ain't been
Say
saying it?
that, yeah,
He waited for me to say something.
yeah, that's true. That's a good question. Yeah,
Oh,
because
he
he
could
did.
have. He probably just. That's what I was gonna say. He probably just said that to make you feel safe about talking about the
Oh yeah,
situation.
yeah, yeah. Because I don't believe he heard that. I don't know. I hope Jada ain't doing no weird shit like
You know how
that.
when somebody be like, "Oh," you tell them something and then they say something to agree with you so that you can keep on talking about it. That's what it
Mm,
gave. Like he needed to agree with you so that he can get more information. If you would have stopped at C, he had to stop at C. He couldn't go no further.
Mm.
mm-hmm.
So I think that's where you draw the line because it's like, girl, you that's one time and then strikes you cross me again, and that's it's yeah.
Calculated, calculated.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
No,
calculating.
no. How you feel about DeMarco? Do you trust him? Like to be cool with him?
We don't have any. We're not in the same space. We don't congregate in the same room unless it's on camera. Like
Y'all don't worship
that's
at the same
we
at
we
the same
don't we
house.
don't go to the same church. We don't go to the same house of the Lord. We don't praise
Oh,
it.
so
We don't.
so he'll
That's
call
all I can
he'll call
say.
She-Ho to you.
He's
That's what
my
he.
stop sign. He's the stopping point. I don't go any
Oh,
farther
who said that spell?
because
Oh, yo.
Ariel said that
Oh yeah, earlier said it chasing
call
down.
She-Ho's.
yeah, I don't go any further.
Only
Like
saying that for
I
you.
don't have anything against him. I can I can stand on that and say that I don't have anything against him. There's no beef, but just knowing what I know, like I I have to
Yeah, you
draw
don't
the
want to get too
line.
close. Yeah, you don't want to get too close. You
Yeah.
already see what he about. So
Yeah,
it's like,
I don't want to build real friendships with people and have a network with people and do business with people that do stuff like that. Like, that's not me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you gotta respect that.
And like
But
I
they
said, it
don't though.
ain't.
That's the point. They don't respect it. They always want to know why you don't talk to me or why you don't do this. Look at your pedigree. Look at your background. Look at your
Weird.
history. Like Jamarco just texted me what about 3 weeks ago. We need to talk about what? About what? What do we need to talk about? I don't know no dirt on nobody. I
Not
don't
that
know
sounds like he
nothing.
want to talk to you.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. I don't know the reunion date. I don't know the colors. I don't know where it's going. I don't know nothing. So what do we possibly have to talk about? And I'm hoping that he's watching because I'm sending this message straight to you. What do we personally have to talk about? I don't do tennis. I don't play tennis. You know, I I
Do
talk to
you know
country.
how to play tennis, Misha?
I don't run around for those kind of balls, honey. I don't run around in squares for those kind of balls, my dear.
Not squares.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't do that. I talk to Country Boy. I talk to Nard. I talk to J Dot. I talk to Greg. So what do me and you have to talk about? Me and you are two different people. Like you maneuver in a way where I am built to bust you in your motherfucking shit and go do my time and come out and find you again and bust you in your shit again because you doing fucked up shit. What if J Dot was the type of person was an on site type person? You know what I'm saying? I look at the bigger picture. What if because J Dot and Country Boy were already in a climate of I want to fuck you up because you betrayed our such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? And you done exposed some shit that is detrimental to somebody's fucking life, bro. People go to jail
I think
behind this shit.
that's the nature of it. That's why I was like, girl, like y'all gotta, even I was he's trying to say Mickey mean high. I said, no, that's not what you said. You said drugs. So we ain't gonna try to sugarcoat it now and say ain't Mickey is weed. Girl,
No.
stop playing. You know what you said.
You know what you said. And I'm like, and I like, huh? Because I want you to say it loud so you hear me, huh? What you said? I want you to say it loud so I could maneuver it through my brain. I'm playing stupid because that's how I have to play with you. And then you saying shit like that. What if J Dot was an on-site type person? You don't do stuff like that. It's just certain stuff that you do and certain stuff you don't do. Me and Nard go out. Why would I go to Nard house and look in the cabinet and find a roach and come and tell everybody, "Ooh, I found a roach in Nard house, y'all"? Why would I do that?
Yeah, I got you.
You were fucked up for doing that. And I'm at Bulldogs every Friday and Sunday. I'm there from 9:15 to 2:45.
Not 9:15.
Because I'm sure you're watching. I'm sure you're watching.
Friday next week, child. Oh God, all the gays.
What's next week? Hey.
Yeah, all the gays gonna be there.
A lot of my friends coming. That's not that, but they coming for the Chris Brown concert and stuff.
Oh, Chris Brown in the city next week?
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh wow, that's gonna be a crazy weekend. So after they Bulldogs,
That Saturday, yeah.
After they leave Chris Brown. What he at the Mercedes Benz?
Truist Park, I think.
Oh, he in that's Cobb, I think.
Yeah, he at the Braves Stadium.
Yeah, that's what I told my homegirl that I said y'all in Marietta, and then Marietta.
Yeah, that's Marietta. Yeah.
She was like, no, that's downtown. I said it's not downtown. That's in Marietta.
That's Cobb County, baby.
Yeah, she's talking about Truist Park. They in Marietta. That's what I kept trying to tell her. But they'll see when they drive down there.
But baby, you got to go straight through, don't you?
Yeah.
What way they coming from?
They just
Are they flying?
They coming from my home. They coming from my home. So you know I live in.
Oh yeah. Okay, got you. From that way.
They coming from there, yeah. So they'll see. She'll see. I kept telling her you gonna be in Marietta.
Is he there for 1 day or 2 days?
2 days, Saturday and Sunday. I think he there 2 days.
Chris Breezy. Misha, did you ever end up going to that another concert after you didn't go for your birthday?
Hell no. I ain't go. He booked something, so he better let me know.
Monica, I think it was Monica, right? Or Brandon?
Yeah,
Monica
I
love
Brandon. Me some Monica. Oh my Lord, I love Monica.
Yeah, they coming to Atlanta. I think they start in October, so I'm sure by November they'll be in Atlanta.
Oh, honey, I got to look it up, baby, because I love me some Monica.
Yeah, I think they started their tour in October. Let me see when they Brandon and Monica in Atlanta.
But hey, Country Boy, I feel you with being friends with people. I was like you when I came into these group of folks. I used to trust folks, and they would do me the same way, and I learned like,
So that's why you
you
sit
know,
in the corner. That's why you sit in the corner and play on your phone, taking pictures of people when you're in a group set.
I took pictures of
Who took a
what's that?
picture?
Who I took a picture of?
Baby, I done saw that. I done saw that flash when
I swear
people
to
walk.
God on my life, I ain't never took a picture of nobody on my phone. I don't even have my phone out when I be around y'all.
That's what you play so nobody come over there and speak to you. That's
No,
like
I talk to everybody except bitch. I talk to everybody except I be talking to folks
except
when I be around y'all.
child police. You gets over
You
there in
been
that corner and plays on their phone.
I
I guess
would
he
talk.
playing
I talk to Country Boy. I talk to anybody who talk to me.
Well,
lies.
they gonna be in Atlanta October the 31st.
I
Oh,
talk to him.
Halloween.
Oh, Halloween Day.
Oh, honey. Y'all
And
know
your
what?
birthday on the
I
first.
am so scared. Y'all, I swear. I am so scared of Halloween. I do not go nowhere on Halloween. I do not know why. New
That's the
Year's
best time to
Day,
go out.
New Year's Day and
Why that's
Halloween,
the
I
best
do not
time?
go nowhere.
He said
I don't
that's
know
the best
why.
time.
Like I like Halloween and New Year's Day. Them 2 days scare me.
Oh, New Year's Day. Yeah, New Year's is a good time though. Oof.
Oh,
Halloween.
I'll be scared to death.
That's my favorite time. New Year's,
Really? Oh,
New
I
Year's
cry.
Eve.
Yeah, I cry the whole day for New Year. I don't know why. I just break down and cry every year.
What's
For
going
what?
on New Year, Charles?
I don't know. Maybe my,
Maybe my
maybe my, maybe my transition, honey.
Might be going through menopause.
That's
Oh, not
true.
pause.
That could be true too. Oh my lord.
But Misha, since I'm quiet, we're gonna turn up next time I see you. We're gonna talk the whole time. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna turn up. We're gonna talk the whole time.
No, we ain't. Cause I'm gonna go back and read these comments that you be saying about me. Yeah, we can talk. I'm gonna go back and read all these comments,
What comments I saying about you?
and I'm gonna have me a little pamphlet with me. Philly, you said this on this day.
Misha,
You said
that's
this on.
just that's all in fun for the show, Misha. That's not like how I
Uh
personally. I don't feel
uh
no way about you. I like
uh
you actually. I'm just
uh
going off the
uh
show.
Get like Jamark. I'm gonna leave a cheap box of perfume, and I want you to steal it so I can have an issue with you. I'm a, I'm a, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it right in your view so you can get it.
Jamar just laughed.
Misha, Misha, I like you. I personally like you. I'm just going
Thank
off the
you.
show.
I like you too,
I'm just
darling.
I'm just laughing for the show and say a little stuff.
I'm say
Uh,
right, Greg. Child,
now I
please.
mean, like cause Spiller gonna find something to laugh at now.
Yeah,
Spiller gonna find something to
I'm having
say. Spiller
fun. I'm having
cannot
fun.
go through the whole show and not say nothing. He gonna say something.
Chad, then you say they real cousins or gay cousins. What is gay
No, I'm saying when they say I just learned in this world when they say cousin, are you this type of cousin or you that type of cousin?
Cause
Everything always
I
different.
didn't know they were cousins until I showed up to film. I was like, I didn't know that Jamal and
Child.
all people.
Jamarco said he was kin to that white man that being bulldog.
Miss you got it out with Jamarco now.
I got it all, bitch. Brought that man over there to me. This is this and this. I was looking at that man. I was like, bitch, y'all are 18 different fucking races, religions, and creeds and color from each other. How in the fuck?
He showed this and that way, bro, uncle, some shit.
Some kind of relative.
But Jamarco come off like nice, but like listening, I see how he treats y'all and be like, damn.
Well, you seen him on the show.
Right.
If Jamarco got it out for you, girl, she gonna drive that.
But I'm saying it come out of nowhere. Though. I don't see nobody doing nothing to him for him to be like, oh,
That's
why
why
you got it
everybody
out for
was
him?
gagging the whole scene. Like that's why Misha said. Remember, she said that she was like, "It's no reason why you going after him." She was like, "I got a reason." Country Boy got a reason. She said, "But you ain't really got a reason."
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't want to be saying. I'm not understanding it. He
Child,
come off cool. He come off like when you see him in person, he's real nice and cool. So that's what I go by.
yeah, I'm sure you probably didn't think he gonna be working this hard when
No,
you.
I ain't know he gonna work it this hard by watching it. I'm like, damn.
To be seated at the end of the fucking couch.
Oh, he got first chef.
He might. He might. But
Yeah.
see, I did not realize what they be saying on these shows, but now I do. fans should stay behind the motherfucking. Fans should remain fans. They should stay behind their computer or their phone or whatever device they're using to chime in. They should stay as fans because when they get where they have work to get, they fuck it up every time. If Jamarco would have came up in there and been nice, kind, cool, and sweet, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can't just start dirt and start throwing pitch shots at somebody and don't have no explanation of why you doing this.
Yeah, it's hard for you to believe because you be like, you
Where this
just start
coming from?
where you coming from. It really be hard. You be like, it's good, but like, why? You just want to know the why, and when you don't get a proper why, you just be like, this don't feel right.
And then these scenes are not Oscar worthy. Ain't nobody gonna be asking you to come back for next season when you doing these preschool fucking games. Bitch, a circle don't fit in a square. It just don't.
No, circle don't fit in the square.
It does not. And I really liked Jamarco in the beginning. I really did. But when that bitch dropped me and went to Country Boy, I think I called you, Greg. I said, Greg, something ain't right about this. Something just ain't right about this. You know, I was like, something's just not right about this individual. So he ain't did nothing to me that I wasn't aware of. You know, he ain't did nothing, I hope, to nobody that they wasn't aware of.
Yeah, it just to make. I think, like you said, I think even Denard was talking about the tennis thing. He was like, he could tell that he was when you remember when you revealed because nobody in the group knew at the time that you made up with J-Dot. Even through the workout, you told him after.
Right.
So he was just saying like you could see the disappointment on his face when you know. Yeah.
Misha, how do you think about your performance so far throughout the episode? You think you true to yourself?
Yeah, I'm true to myself. Cause because I'm asking the same questions I ask anybody else. What you said? Who? Huh? Wait, what that mean?
It's a lot of hoo-ha.
Hell yeah, because it wasn't making sense. It's not adding up, Jamarco. It's just not adding up. And I think that he was trying to go into it with that reality of if I take this from this person and this from this person and this from this person, they not gonna remember what they say. Or that's why he always wants to host every fucking event. He wants to fucking cry and be all soft, make people think that he all soft hearted and give a fuck. Because he didn't want to answer no questions. He didn't want to be accused of anything. So that's why he always, hey girl, I love you, brother. I love you. Nah, bitch, you don't love nobody. You love what they say so you can use it against them at the end of the fucking week. You don't love
Shit
no
sound
fucking
like,
body.
did you consider Jamarco a friend? Like y'all was cool?
I consider us being cool. I consider me and Nard friends. I consider me and Jamarco was cool.
That's cool.
But when he started doing little stuff, because me and Nard had a couple of heated words, because Nard was on his side. I say, now Nard, now look at it from this. I say, now look now. You gotta look at it from this way now.
Girl, I just thought the whole situation was just weird. Everything was just so weird to me.
It just, and remember this this is really how I really started liking Nard job when he put us out and me and Nard made it to the club and me and Nard was talking and it was something that me and Nard agreed on and we looked at each other and you know you look at somebody you like, yeah bitch, we locked in. That's the night I really started looking at Nard like, this could be my friend. This could be somebody that I could coast with. You know what I'm saying? That night, when that bitch put us out, because he shut me up, and I had on my good Diana Ross hair. I was ready to be on camera. That bitch said,
oh yeah, you had that was my the curly wig.
I had my good Diana Ross on, baby. I was coming out. Do you hear me?
You still got that wig, Mish?
I sure do. You want me to wear it for the reunion? That's all I got to do is pull that bitch out and shake her. She ready.
Not you shaking.
I still shake and go, baby. When that motherfucker shot me up after he done helped Country Boy drag this boy through the mud, and then when it's your time to be fucking talked to, and so you know, and you say if that's what we gonna talk about, y'all could grab y'all shit and go. I said, oh, this bitch done put me out.
Yeah, I ain't never been put put out of nobody else shit. Well, I ain't never been put out of no spot that's not
that
even
you don't
their
even
spot.
own.
Like
Bitch,
that's
you
not
don't even
even your
own me.
shit.
That ain't
And
even your shit.
we got put out of somebody else shit that you're visiting at. So yeah, I ain't never but for me, that's why I said I have to be careful with people because people be having ulterior motives. Like people be moving real fishy, you know what I'm saying? Real weird. So you just gotta like Misha said, like when we started asking questions, it came time to ask questions. No, bitch, you don't want to answer it, but now you want to shut the function down. You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird. That's lame to me, bitch. Answer the question. You brought it up.
Right.
You
Yeah,
brought
Yeah.
it
that
to the
definitely is
table.
crazy.
Just be straight up and answer what's being asked. Don't try to run from it or sugarcoat it. Or oh, why we not talking about Nara's fashion? Or why we not talking about Misha doing this? Or why we not answer the question that's being asked. We not talking about Nara's fashion right now. We trying to figure out
Right.
why you and this man have the tension that y'all
Hmm.
have, or whatever the case may be. Like to me, I feel like you always deflate from the question because you don't, you know, you guilty of something.
No.
And that night is like Misha said, we locked in that night because we both felt the same. I felt the way because he hushed her up when
Who
she
did
got
he
ready
hurt
to
you?
speak, and he didn't want to speak. He didn't want her to speak because he didn't want she was about to get into his ass and ask him questions that he didn't want to answer. So I felt the type of way towards him about him hushing her up on top of him putting us out of that space. Yeah, I went with that.
And then
But
no, remember when we got to the club, we got there. This was fucking me up. Greg was like, y'all can't do that. You know, Greg had done went into whatever he had done went into.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? This bitch because he was over there smiling and like he functions in chaos. He functions in chaos. So I think we probably spoke like two more times after that, and he just stopped speaking to me, y'all. Just stopped speaking. And I'm in Bulldogs every Friday and every Sunday. He's there. This boy pretend like what did he say? I didn't speak to you because I didn't know how to come at you. I didn't know what to say. Hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to come at her because I thought she was mad with you,
I know
mad with
what
me. How you thought I was mad with you? And we finalized everything that night.
I
What's
want to
tea,
So
know.
y'all?
I think he wanted like I think he's the type of person where he thought that the show was based off the myth. It's not based off the myth, it's based off the truth. If it comes from myth, we need to know the truth. Why are you doing this or
It
why are
can
you
be
saying this?
messy.
He just thinks
It
that it
have to
just
be.
functions
You have to
on
be fit.
myth at
But
situation after
not made
situation,
up mess.
situation after situation. No, we gotta finalize a situation to get the B situation.
Well, no, you
What I
can't.
miss, girl?
This is none. But um, any thoughts about the episode, Taiwan? Taiwan.
Huh?
I said any thoughts about the episode?
Oh yeah, Country did real good.
Okay, okay. Did you feel like watching that scene at the end? We finally got to the bottom of the rumors.
I guess.
You said some child. What did you mean when you put that in the comment?
No, 'cause I was just like, girl, like it's a whole lot of back and forth. Like, girl, who said it and why they said it, girl? Is it true? It's not true. It was
Gotcha.
just like a whole like run around.
Yeah. I think yeah, because I think Jamarca didn't think he didn't know that I was gonna have him to bring it up on camera so we can figure out. Because even when I said it, he tried to dumb it down, seemingly like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the whole
I'm
time
like
he was
no,
trying. It's like he was dodging,
yeah,
trying to
talking about
dodge. Like,
Mickey get high and weed. No, you said we flash back. You was very much saying drugging people, very much Bill Cosby.
but I'm like, why? Why? If you can say it then, why you can't say it now?
And yeah, because I think he didn't. I think because Country Boy now, and he knew that he probably betrayed Country Boy
so so
trust.
So he was
I got
scared. He was scared to take accountability of it in front of him.
Yeah,
so
because he
if
knew
Country
that.
told him in private, how did it get back to how did it get back to Cameron?
He told
He
us.
told it.
He
Oh, cause he
sat down
told
there
the
with me
group.
and
That's
Misha,
never
and
Yeah,
he
mind.
he
I
said
got.
said,
I got.
they was sitting
So
outside, and he told Misha and Taiwan and her husband that was at the bench, and
exactly, exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, I caught that part, and I'm with it now. That's the
yeah,
same
that's what
exact
it was
thing.
just random, and he just said it. So I was, man, I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't, yeah, it wasn't
it
no,
was like, where did it
It's.
come from? Like,
I'm telling you, it's always some shit caught off camera that always make it way back to camera, and I've been saying that since
yeah.
my first season on this
After
platform.
they
Cause
understand that though, they're gonna start having a lot of off camera moment because some gonna make it back.
yeah, cause the thing that happened to me. That happened to me on philanthropy with the
Mm.
whole boyfriend situation. That conversation wasn't filmed,
Oh
but it
yeah,
was
that's
brought back to camera by
mm.
Bryson.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I'm telling you, that's why you have to be
Because somebody
careful
will
with
bring
these
something
people.
up.
I'm telling you, you have to be careful. Like, mm-mm.
Yeah, no, I totally think when Country Boy said it, he was probably venting whatever. I know he didn't do
Yeah,
that
he
to me,
was. Yeah, I know he was.
but it's
But you
like,
got to
nah,
be careful,
yeah,
baby.
it's a boomerang, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
uh,
I
ain't
don't
that
think.
Well, I
crazy?
look forward to seeing y'all at the reunion.
Yeah, next week we're
Uh,
not doing the after show. We got episode 7. We're not doing the after show. I got something else we doing on live, but it's no after show. And yeah, next week hopefully we get everything together. Well, I got about everything together. I'll be sending all that out on Monday, so we can get ready for that. Um, yeah. But other than that, any else thing now before I get up out of here? Taiwan country boy.
No, I don't have nothing.
No. Country boy. You got anything? Country boy might be asleep. Taiwan, you got anything? Taiwan country boy. Okay. All right, now I'm about to get down. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Nar, for coming up, huh?
Okay.
All right. Taiwan, are you there? Are you there? Taiwan, okay, I guess I'm okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for the after show. We'll be back next week, 8 o'clock Eastern time for episode 7. It's really, really good. Episode 7 is really good. You can really see next week is what's group you actually I think you most likely get Misha birthday party next week. You'll get some deep conversation, kind of learn more about Misha, see Misha and Nard friendship develop, and then you'll kind of see some other stuff. But then I think you also will get Misha birthday party next week as well, which was really good. We filmed that actually in October of last year for her birthday, and y'all gonna see that celebration and stuff like that. But other than that, guys, I'm out. Thank y'all so much.